We go. What? How? Aha! Hello, everyone. Welcome to another evening of Heroes Graveyard. We took last week off for BlizzCon. Hello, everyone. And good news, we came up with some great ideas on how to kill the heroes. We're long overdue for a TPK, so I'm feeling it this week.
TPK, what is that? Team party kill or total party
Total
kill?
party kill. That means not just you, Destiny, who of course I am aiming for, but everyone will die.
Lily, take Dimension Door. Don't do any other spell.
Alright, well, how was everyone's BlizzCon? Did anyone ever go? Well, Toast did. How was your BlizzCon, Toast?
It was excellent. I got wiped out in the tournament I was playing at day one, but I won the trivia tournament really easily.
I saw a clip from that. I can't believe the salt worked. I can't believe
fantastic. Yeah, I lost that one since I was on the other team of Toast. But, you know, this time around, the rules are reversed. Buddy.
Buddy.
Alright, how are the rest of the three of you? Caitlin?
I didn't go to BlizzCon.
Yeah, how was it not being in an actual cool place?
This is actually the first year I didn't go for like the past 4 years. It's interesting. BlizzCon is such like a Twitch partner thing now. I don't know if you noticed, but it used to be when you would go to like the after party at Fire and Ice, there'd be like 20 people there. There'd be like people that played StarCraft and people that played WoW. And, like that was it. And I guess Hearthstone started coming in. Yeah, I stayed home and I played Dark Souls. That was really good.
Are you saying that Hearthstone ruined everything, Caitlin?
What was that Hearthstone?
I mean, that's just like where I left off in the story. Like, it's just a coincidence that it all went to shit. Like, run out.
Okay. Lily, how you doing? Has Toast driven you crazy yet?
No, he's a cool roommate person.
Can you try and sacrifice your dog?
Oh.
No, they were just playing with my dog.
Yeah.
Let's see. I saw you make some sort of comic about him. Let's see. He was eaten or something by your dog, right?
Yeah, it's a joke.
Yeah, it's most likely gonna end out the way around. But,
Nice. I like it.
Wait, what? Did I? Never mind.
Yes, Destiny, that is exactly what you heard. And how are you doing?
Okay. I'm doing great. How you doing, buddy?
Doing great. About last week, Lily came up with a excellent photography picture of your mentality, and I think we all learned a bit about it. You're not the mean guy everyone thinks you are,
He's really
Destiny.
not. He's not.
I know.
He's like, he has like an edgy exterior.
Anyway,
but
I've been doing
inside
really
he's
great. I've been having a lot of
super
fun on Twitch
soft.
recently, and I'm
Like a
looking forward to getting
marshmallow.
into this D&D episode
Melted
tonight.
marshmallow.
Fantastic. I can sense the ooziness. Now, the reason why I'm hamming you all up, and by the way, I'm even granting you all inspiration at the beginning since we got some fantastic fan art of all of you, is because you're all going to die tonight, so it would be nice to, you know, at least put up a fight. Try not to die too easily. How are you, Neil? This is gonna be the thing that kills them all, right?
Yeah, you know, I spent a lot of sleepless nights this week coming up with outlines and monsters and spells, and then you went through and edited them all today to make them really good. So I'm pretty satisfied. I enjoyed BlizzCon, by the way. It's the first time I've watched competitive StarCraft in like 2 years, and I was really excited by it.
Yeah.
Were you heartbroken though?
I was heartbroken to see like 4 Terrans. Was it 4 or 5 Terrans in the round of 8, and none of them in the finals. It was disappointing.
Obviously, I'm like talking about Sue losing for like the 9th time.
Oh no, that's beautiful. I want Sue to keep losing forever. I want that to be his legacy that hangs around his neck for all time as the 2nd place winner. That person needs to exist somewhere in the world, and it should be Sue.
Jeez.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
this is like...
to all of you, good luck. Toast, you'll need it because you are only level 3 while the others are all level 4. All right. Good luck, you guys. Get to adventuring.
All right, so here we are in town. We're in the town of Ruin. It's a regular day. People are moving about, moving goods to and fro. You have found yourself in the town square earlier, and I believe you had already discussed what you wanted to do, but here is our quest list, our quest board in town. We got 3 things up, or 2 active quests and more of a warning not to do something, but I have a feeling you guys are going to do it anyway.
Is that what we? Oh, is that what we decided?
That's what was decided
That's what
in
was
our
decided in my
chat.
post. I remember. Okay, thanks. All right.
Can we change our minds?
Nope.
I think we did a little bit of shopping and a little bit of leveling up as well. Wanda recently rebought himself a longsword, a silver longsword. Hellbeard grabbed himself a few more hammers, and I think the others are fine on gear.
Yeah, I just have some questions about my new skills and whatnot.
Let's chat about them.
So, reckless attack, can I use that in my form?
I think so.
All right, cool.
Also, did you get my message about barbarian armor and wolf armor stuff?
Yeah, that was just what I was already doing, right?
Okay. I don't remember what you were doing. I was confused by your actions, and now they.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm just
so if that's
using-
what you were doing before, then awesome. Perfect.
Oh, yeah. I also need a cast Goodberry.
Oh my god.
All right, I think
wow.
that's all I have.
Trump is rolling a lot of d20s, guys. Be careful about that.
What are we rolling for? Like cancer or something? What? What's going on here, Trump? Is there carcinogens
What is
in the
going on?
Okay. All right. So before we do anything, we are we like in? Are we good? Do we have any more questions?
Nope.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
So here we are in our little bar. I'm holding on to a few trinkets. I think I pulled just from the various wandering arounds we've done, our various adventuring. I have 2 rings and an amulet. I feel like we should go to Hagatha and get these identified.
Wonderful. 2 rings and an amulet.
Wonderful.
Stop.
Haha. I understand this. Ha.
Any disagreements? Does any Hammerman,
Oh, right.
The name is Hellbeard, good friend.
Hellbeard?
Hellbeard. I like the plan. We should identify these magical items to see what power they possess.
All right, that sounds great.
Yes, I'm pretty sure Hagatha likes me as well, so I'm happy to return to her and see her again, and perhaps we will see what happened to our old friend Nox.
All right. So off you guys go to Hagatha's house. Do you guys have any songs to sing as you skip down the road?
Friends forever.
Let's keep going.
No, it's okay. Too self-conscious. Let's just walk together.
Small child, you seem to be an expert at friends and whatnot. This Hagatha person we are on our way to see. One time, she licked my face. Is this friendly?
I think she really likes you.
Okay. Yes, friends forever, indeed.
Friends forever.
Friends forever.
Till one of us dies.
And then we are no longer friends?
Well, I mean, I don't know if you can be friends with a dead person.
Where did we leave Shaman's body?
I mean,
Wait, did we? I think we just left it down there.
No, we brought it back, right? We're caressing his face. Potentially forever, maybe. We'll have to check a body or two. Did we bury him?
I don't know.
Oh, I guess I just left it in a back alley.
That sounds good.
Okay.
Returning to the dirt whence we came, right?
Sure. So off you go towards Hagatha's house. You are on the road, on the trail that leads in that direction, when you notice a tree fallen across your path. And standing behind the tree is a bugbear.
a bugbear?
Bugbear.
A bugbear. They're large goblinoid creatures. Let me see if I can't read a description out of the monstrous manual for you. So you have some idea of what you're staring down. Bugbears are born from battle and mayhem. Surviving by raiding and hunting, they bully the weak and despise being bossed around. But their love of carnage means they will fight for powerful masters if bloodshed and treasure are assured. Bugbears are often found in the company of their cousins, hobgoblins and goblins. Bugbears usually enslave goblins they encounter, and then bully hobgoblins into giving them gold and food in return for serving as scouts and shock troops. Even when paid, bugbears are at best unreliable allies. Yet goblins and hobgoblins understand that no matter how much these bugbears might drain a tribe of resources, these creatures are a potent force.
Speaking of which, that bugbear right there notices you approaching. Gives you a snort. You! Are you heroes who rampaged over goblins?
Deny it.
Yeah, we are. What's it to you?
What?
They wouldn't have
Stares
even
you down.
noticed me.
Well,
good friends. Let us think about our response.
I think I recognize you, or I've heard of you. You fighter man. I am Prosmi's Bone Gnasher. I challenge you to a one-on-one duel. Come and
Oh my.
fight me.
Am I able to do a perception check to see if there are people sneaking around anywhere? If there's,
Yeah,
like,
totally. Give me a perception check to see if there's something skulking in the shadows. Wow, that's a pretty good perception check. Trump, is there anything skulking in the shadows with a 22 perception?
Huh. Yes, there is. Notice.
Uh-oh.
Yes, there is. Go ahead and tell him.
You spot two bugbears. They are hiding in the trees on either side of Prosmiz. Prosmiz.
Prosmes.
Mm-hmm.
Do these guys have weapons? Do they carry weapons naturally, or do they fight with their hands?
They carry weapons, yeah.
They carry weapons.
Yes.
If your buddies throw your weapons over here, I'll come and fight you one-on-one.
It's very cute how you try to appeal to Wander's sense of ego. However, surprisingly, it has not worked for you this time, Bugbear.
Prosmes
Just
there
stick
is
together.
carrying a morning star and shields, those bugbears you've noticed and across the trees. Hey, go ahead and step out. Let's see. Let me drag them into the normal world here. And move them out. Well, you have good eyesight, human. How about those bugbears, my friends here, will drop weapons if your friends drop weapons?
No, I don't think so. You ran into us. If your two friends toss your weapons, I'll come forward and fight. Otherwise, we'll just kill all three of you.
Oh, I think that would be most foolish. You see, if we fought together, we would be at the advantage. I am giving you the chance for an honorable duel here.
I like this bugbear's offer. Is it possible for me to stealth and sneak around while this conversation is going on?
I mean, you are kind of behind these bushes and these trees, but at the same time, people are talking about killing each other, so they're kind of alert. You're going to need to make a stealth check at disadvantage because, well, their eyes are on you and it's a lot going on.
Am I able to use my cunning action?
Come, don't be a coward. One-on-one
Sure.
combat is the true manly test.
Like, I can use cunning action hide to...
Yeah, you can just hide as well. We're not in combat, so you don't need to use cunning action for it.
Can I draw my sword and move myself into a more precarious position on the trade-off that he needs a lesser stealth roll? So I draw my sword and start moving in this direction so that the eyes are drawn towards me?
Sure. Yeah,
Okay.
we'll just make a normal stealth roll then instead of at disadvantage.
Alright, I'm rolling stealth.
Ah, human, have you agreed to duel? Strange location, but okay.
Well,
Is
so
13 enough to stealth?
you always think that you're hidden. It depends on what their perception is and their passive perception. So as far as you're concerned, they can't see you. You've like hidden somewhere. Where
My
are you trying to
allies
hide?
will stay in the back. Your allies will too, correct? No interference.
Like, I would
Sounds
like to,
good to me.
if possible, like,
Then
stealth
draw.
here.
Sure. Why don't you take like a slightly less direct route, a route that like will
Prosmus
keep you hidden from
readies
view.
his morning star and
Yeah.
is about to attack you. Under
Do we roll initiative? What are we doing?
Prosmus
I mean,
has rolled initiative. Go
Yeah.
ahead and roll initiative. Those of you who may want to jump in can also roll initiative.
Like in the
Oh,
future?
gee.
And then you can choose whether or not to jump in. All right.
Right.
They drop their weapons? The guys in the back? They're
No,
thrown?
they're holding their weapons. And I'll go ahead and roll initiative here, but they're most likely going to just pass.
Okay. Can we get a Lilith initiative just in case you decide you want to butt in? Click on your token and then click it. Your token has to be currently highlighted. Perfect.
Damn it, I got 20. All
right. Well, let's start off with a couple of bugbears in the back.
The bugbear in the back goes and says, let's see, what languages do they talk?
Oops.
They speak Common and Goblin.
In Goblin, he kind of shouts something. Wander, you speak Goblin, right?
I sure do. Goblin and Orc.
Alright, this Goblin speak is, hey, why are there only 3 of them? I saw 4 of them initially. The other bugbear is, maybe he's trying to ambush. Look for him. They both roll perception checks. Let's see, that is just going to be the wisdom check. Alright, twice.
Ooh.
Go and roll a stealth check.
Jeez.
Wait, he has to roll another check?
No,
Even though
Did he already?
Yeah, he already
did that.
Okay, 13? Okay.
Yeah. He is good and hidden.
Watch out, Prosmus. Maybe they are trying something sneaky. Right. Prosmus says, you are honorable, Russ. Come at me.
Ivana, are you gonna butt in here?
No.
All right, Prosmiz, one shot.
Fantastic. Prosmus steps up to Wander and will swing at you with his Morning Star. 17.
One shy.
Oh, you were so close. I will repulse that attack, though.
That'll hit.
I'm just curious. I'm sorry. I'm not actually sure here. If I do a lucky here, I have to roll. Do I roll another die? I can't take the crit, can I?
No, lucky
Okay,
would
I
you
understand.
just roll a second die? Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So then this is my damage. I don't know what all these other numbers are.
Those are for the crit.
Okay.
So we're gonna be using the left set. It's gonna be the 11. Just
Got
the
it.
11.
Okay. So and then I roll a 1d6 or 8. Fuck, I keep
8.
forgetting. 1d8.
Ooh.
Wow.
Is that to damage?
Yes.
Excellent.
So 22 points of damage.
Nice hit, but here's another shot.
18 points of damage.
This is again.
Oh god.
Wait, how much damage is it?
It should be 11 and 7. The 11 plus 4 is if it was crit, and the 8 and the 3 on the side is if you were using it with 2 hands instead of 1 hand.
Gotcha. Okay, I understand. Okay.
Yeah.
Stepping up to you, you notice that Prosmus is clad in. What are you wearing, Destiny? What's your armor type? He's wearing a chain shirt and shield.
Okay.
Shield
I don't
in one
remember.
hand, Morning Star in the other. Ready to crush.
Okay. I have a shield in one hand and some other type of armor that's somewhere in here.
Okay.
Oh, scale mail. There it is. Okay, gotcha.
Right. All right, Lilith, it's your turn. Are you getting involved?
No, I'm just gonna be like, you can do it, Wander.
Cool.
Woohoo.
I'm just gonna start skipping your initiatives until unless you want to do something. So
Yo, help! Why are you moving those bugbears? They're one step back. I saw. What are you doing?
They're looking for you.
What is this cheating?
Wait, you were
Make
the
it look
one
for 'em
who...
on their turn.
Yeah, they did on their turn.
Ooh, okay.
Hellbeard, it's your turn. Are you doing anything? Are you getting involved?
Yes. So this cliffside, does that mean they can't come up to me?
I mean, they could climb the cliffside. They're pretty tall creatures. They're like 7 feet tall.
Okay.
But the cliff is maybe, I want to say like 15 feet. So you're still quite a ways above them.
Alright. So would I get height advantage from hitting Prasmus?
You would get, he doesn't see you advantage, but you do not get advantage with missile weapons for height.
Alright.
It just like gives you a better line of fire.
Alright.
But since you're hidden, you would get advantage on the attacks.
Am I able to hit him from this here?
No, you're gonna have to go all the way up. He's like right tucked underneath the edge of the cliff. Yeah, that's
Okay.
what you're gonna have to do.
Alright.
Gonna ruin my honorable 1v1.
As a lawful good rogue, I must slay all chaotic minions and evil minions.
Well, don't you... I mean, there's a debate here. Maybe you should let the duel go on, as that's the honorable thing to do.
Honor is one thing, but justice is another. I'm ready my hammers.
You ready your hammers.
Are you gonna do it? Are you gonna throw him?
I take a look at Wander to see if he'll give me.
He's locked in battle with Prosmus. He's not looking at you. This is all on you.
Oh God.
Short rounds. I'm gonna give you a countdown to decide. 5, 4.
I stay my hammer and move back to position.
All right, Wander, it's your turn.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and roll an attack at inspiration here, so I will deplete my inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take the 24. Okay.
Nice. Very nice.
And then I'm going to go for a trip here.
Ooh, okay.
I forgot how to. I think he has to make a strength save.
So you have to hit him first before, and then you add the superiority die. Oh, yeah, you just hit him.
Yeah.
All right.
So he makes a strength save. You add D8 to your damages roll.
So I'm guessing that does not save.
No.
Nope. Get out
So
of
I'll
here.
just take a 16 here. Ouch.
Yeah, you will.
And he is prone.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and attack again. I'll use my action surge to attack at advantage here.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
16
18 is a hit, thanks to the trip.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm pretty menacing. So, well, no, I'm not gonna use that. I'll just roll normal damage. There's another 10 for you.
Okay.
Beautiful. Okay, the Bugbears are getting involved? Not getting involved? Chilling?
No. As for Prosmus' wishes, they...
I turn to it's for my turn then. I turn to Lilith and I say, you know, this could be very devastating for our party. It is good that Wonder is doing so well right now, but it seems very easy to provoke him. Have you noticed that? You just say like, hey, you fight me, and just
The
bug that.
Bugbears cheer at Prosmus. You can make a comeback in Goblin. Yeah!
All right, Prosmus' turn. Ivana, you were just talking to Lily this time, right? Just chatter. I'm gonna take that as a yes. Prosmus, it's your turn. Yeah.
Yeah, just stop chatting. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, he stands up, shakily. You fight well. No wonder you defeated the goblins. But I shall defeat you here. That's a hit, or is it?
Yeah, go ahead.
yes.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay.
Take it on the chin, Trump. Roll that
Take a
damage.
16.
Ooh.
Yeah, I will.
He smacks into you mightily, and then readies another attack, and misses.
No, it's not so good. Lilith.
Nah, hold on. On that, I'm gonna riposte that miss attack.
Okay.
Okay.
20,
Oof.
and then
God.
damage. And I'm gonna add 6 more to that. So that's 17.
How are you
Okay.
rolling so high?
I came with my good dice tonight, okay?
Jesus Christ. Okay, Lilith, it's your turn.
I'm just cheering him on.
Hellbeard, do you want to intervene now?
No, can I roll investigation and just see if there's any like traps or like weird stuff going on?
Yeah, roll an investigation check. There could be something sketchy about this. Maybe there's like a crossbow trap. No.
Everything looks fine to me, guys.
But your shoes are untied. It's a good thing you caught it. Wander, it's your turn.
You can only get lucky for so long,
So
Wander.
standing over this guy, he's pretty much on the precipice of death. I ask him if there's anything we should know about on the roads ahead. Maybe there's, if you'd like to bargain for his life, this is the opportunity to do so. I'm only going to ask one time.
There's no greater honor than a duel.
All right, I go ahead and roll my attack. I'm going to roll a lucky here because I don't like that roll.
All right, reroll.
Right here.
Oh.
I'm gonna roll some damage, and then halfway through his whatever sentence he was talking about.
He
Is that enough to
takes
kill?
4, which is not enough to kill him.
Okay.
Oh.
Then you know what? I'm gonna throw a trip. I'm gonna throw a trip onto that then.
What?
As your last superiority die.
Yep. 3. Is that enough?
That is
That.
enough.
Okay. So pretty much as soon as he opens his mouth, as soon as I hear the word honor, I bury my sword into the back of his mouth, and then slash sideways, tearing his brain from his body. Or not quite enough, because I guess he can still stand up. All right.
All right.
Well, the other bugbears speak up and say, "Wow, you are mighty," in common. "You have bested our leader in a duel. We will now take him away. And you are free to pass.
Sweet.
Does that not make like Wander your new leader or something? Don't you have to do his bidding now?
No, that's okay. I don't like to lead an army of weaklings. Let's continue on to Hagatha.
I think they should give us something in return, a bargain for his life, right?
What? Oh,
Like-
wait. Are they carrying off him like alive or?
Well, I mean, he is unconscious on the ground right
Not.
They can take him. I don't care. I don't care. I've won my duel. I'm done.
now. All right. The two
Unless
of them.
Toast, unless you disagree.
The two of them go over. One of them starts trying to stabilize Prosmus.
I fear these bugbears will warn off others and come back with a vengeance.
He fought honorably in a one-on-one. I don't think if they were going to do anything, I think they would have attacked us there.
All right, I will trust your judgment, good warrior.
That's your first mistake.
All right.
I'm ready to go.
They drag poor Prosmus away.
Yeah, you leave him behind. They're trying to save Prosmus.
Actually,
Who knows whether or not they will?
Actually, before we leave, can I give him a berry?
I was tempted to do that.
He fought bravely. Have a good berry.
All right. You resuscitate him. Prosmus, you come back to the light. You look around, and there's your defeated, or the person who has defeated you.
Okay. I give Wanderer a big bow. Well, you are very mighty, warrior.
I know.
Thank you for your honorable duel. It was excellent fighting you. I will return stronger.
Is there a reason that you challenged him over the rest of us? Just curious. No real reason why.
Shaman say it was mostly warrior who did most of work. So I challenged strongest one.
Yes, arguable. Okay, thank you.
All right. Well, on the way to Hagatha's hut you go. And sometime later, you find yourself at her little hut. She's got that same little picket fence going around. It's got the like earthen roof. There's a term for that, sod roof on. And sure enough, Hagatha's outside. She's tending to her garden. She's got a hoe in her hands. And she's kind of scraping earth along, but sniffs at the air. And
While
then
we're
kinda-
walking up to her, can I touch myself and roll a perception check?
Yes.
Yes. All right, let me grab it. I just want to see if there's any dead people. That's all. Like where they're at.
And a D4 on top of that, right? Oh my god. 24 perception. So you take a look around. You don't see any bodies. You don't see anything that's too haggy in the area. It looks pretty legit.
No blood on her.
No, she looks just like a normal person farming.
Okay. I'm good.
Anyway,
Alright,
she kind of sniffs the air, sees you guys, and gets a wide, toothy grin and waves. Hello, my friends.
Hello,
Got
Hagatha.
three magical items that we wish you to identify for us. If you could ever find it in
Oh,
your.
where are your manners? You have two juicy new people to introduce me to. Hello there.
Hi.
Hello, good lady, my lady. I am Halbeard. It is a pleasure to meet you. Any friend of Wander is a friend of mine.
What a wonderful name. Your parents must have been the darkest of sorcerers.
It's my pirate name. I took it when I was sailing.
Oh, a pirate! Come in, come in. Let me make you some tea. Tell me, when was the last time you sacked and pillaged a town? I want to hear all about it.
I have left that life behind me. I made a mistake many years ago, and I have stayed on the path of light since.
Oh. And what about you, you little cute one over there? Just a little chubbiness in the cheeks?
My name is Lilith. I'm a bard. Are you a friend of everyone else?
I'm an acquaintance of them. Come in. You said magical items to identify. I do believe I owe you a favor.
I kind of
Or
look sad when she
two.
says, when Hagatha says like acquaintance, Lee's like, are you guys friends? And she's like, no, we're acquaintances. I just get this like sad look on my face.
Aww. So she invites you in. She pours you all some tea from her teapot.
Does a short rest imply sleep?
No, it does not.
Okay. If I offer to tell, Hagatha seemed very interested about that pirate ship. If I offer to tell her the tale of us, we did pillage something recently. We pillaged a grand temple. Can I stretch that story out to about an hour while we drink tea and hang out?
You know what? It's going to take her an hour to like identify all this shit anyway. So yeah.
Okay.
Tell us the story, Wander. How do you tell her the story?
How do I tell her the story?
Yeah, like I mean, what's your version of events here? Truth is relative.
I
and all.
guess. Yeah, since she is since she seems to appreciate a good story, I would probably grossly exaggerate. We fought several sea monsters. Along the way there, we were voyaging across the ocean in a large battleship, and we fought off any number of sea monsters. I don't know the names of them all. Once we arrived, we scaled a large church. We broke in, we crashed in through some stained glass windows and slaughtered.
You desecrated a church. My, Wander. You seem more and more appetizing every time I meet you.
Oh, you forgot the best part. We also got our money back from the fair person who ferried us across the ocean, and we kept the money. We did not give it back to him.
I never took you for one who cared about money so much.
Oh, that's not the point. The point of the story is we did not give him the money back, you know? Because they're cold-hearted.
Yeah. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Sure.
Wonderful. So, do any of you drink Hagatha's tea that she offers you?
Nope.
Definitely.
Good. I like
So she like
Lilith, just in case.
she like sets out 4 teacups for all of you, and none of you touch it. Isn't
Can
that
I,
a little awkward?
I'll pretend to drink it, but like dump it somewhere when she's not looking.
Give me a sleight of hand check to see if you can
Okay.
spill it out the side.
Oh no. Not the natural one. She's gonna spill it into the fire and set us all ablaze.
All right, that's pretty decent there. If Hagatha notices, she doesn't say anything, but you dump out the tea. It takes a little while for her to identify the items. She does it for you at no cost because she owes you a couple of favors. But when it's all said and done, she likes to tell you that this first time was on the house. 2 items for 2 favors, plus a third because I do want us to eventually become friends. Especially if you keep doing delicious favors for me. And she presents you the 3 items. One of them, the amulet, is an amulet of health. It just sets your constitution at a... Let me double check the number here. Your constitution score is 19 when you wear the amulet. Just that's all it does.
Whew.
It does exactly that. One of the items is a ring of protection, which gives you a +1 bonus to your AC and your saving throws. And the last is a ring of sleep, which allows you to cast the sleep spell from it once per day, I believe.
How does the sleep spell work? Do you have to roll for it, or does it just automatically put him asleep?
Roll a number of hit dice, and that number of HP of creature fall asleep. So if you roll like 50, and there's 5 10 HP goblins in front of you, all 10 goblins fall asleep.
Oh. Seems good.
It sounds really nice.
So now that we have identified these items, I was wondering if there was one more thing you could help me identify.
Wait, before somebody starts a potential fight, do I roll hit dice to recover my life if we're short
Yes, if
resting?
you'd like to, go ahead. You can do it now.
Is this just a 1d? What is this?
It's a D10 plus your level. If you just click on the hit dice on your character sheet, it'll auto roll it for you.
Couldn't Lily just
Okay.
heal Wander to full?
Since it's a short rest.
It would expend spell slots from her. She can't heal for free.
Oh, which don't cover on a recover on a short rest.
Right.
Oh,
Okay.
Just heal yourself.
But she
We'll
can
be
do
fine.
the Song of Rest, which will give you an extra D6 hit points as you when you expend your hit die.
Oh, and to give you a bit more detail about this sleep spell, so it's sleep cast at level 2. That's, to give you the exact number, it's 7d8. And you can cast it from 90 feet, as per the spell.
that's a long
That's
distance.
the one. So did you expended 2 hit dice also. Lilith, if you were doing Song of Rest, please roll a d6. And tell us what your soothing song is all about. What are the lyrics, some of the lyrics to your Song of Rest here?
Wait, is it exclamation mark or slash?
Slash R space.
D6, right?
Yeah. Perfect. So that's 23 for Wander. And what? How does your song go, Lilith?
Well, I'm a little sick right now, so my voice isn't the best. But I play music from my instrument instead. Is that okay?
That's fine. Yeah. Okay. Can you tell me what type of song it is? Like, is it a
It's a very
sad
nice,
song?
melancholic song, played completely in A minor. Wander likes that.
Okay.
All right. Well, when it's all said and done, Hagatha says, I hate to rush house guests out. It's actually the worst thing in the world, but I have some company coming over and I need to clean up for them. I do hope to see you again soon.
Okay. So the question I had earlier, you have time for a question, right?
Can I exit the building when she starts to ask this?
You may.
Don't leave.
I'm outside.
Excuse me, young lady. What did you say?
Yeah, so we used to have different party, right? We used to have like a different rogue and everything. Yes, and we used to have this one guy who would throw potions at people.
I do remember him.
Yes. However, we can't seem to we can't seem to locate this person. He seems to be gone.
You see, Potion Boy, as I seem to recall you speaking of him, has taken a position working for me now.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna be honest. I only called him that because I forgot his name. So I mean, I don't have I'm not.
It's okay. I've forgotten his name too.
Yeah. So I know now it is Nox, only because it has been so long without seeing him. I wonder often what happened. Why won't people tell me what happened to this awful cliffhanger? So I just want you to know if something bad happened to him, I will not be offended. Maybe that could you maybe be more direct with how he works for you now? This new opportunity of employment?
He helps me pick bones with other people, or pick bones out of my teeth, depending on the day.
Can we see him?
Are you two in a romantic relationship?
Only in as much as one can be in love with food. Would you like to see the rest of Nox? And she kind of takes a few steps over to a little hatch in the ground and lifts it up and beckons you to come towards the hatch.
Okay, so you want me to go down there to see Nox? You want me to go down there?
You wanted to see him?
Okay, can you not just get him and bring him up here? I just want to say hello to him maybe.
My dear darling, Nox is not speaking very much anymore. She reaches over and grabs a soup bone out of a pot near the fire and kind of goes and taps you on the shoulder with it. Say hello to Noxie.
Okay, yeah, haha. If you see him, let him know we don't know where he's at. Just come back, okay?
She starts chewing on breaks the bone, sucks some marrow out of it for a little bit, and tosses both sides back in the pot. Well, have a good day. I look forward to seeing you again.
Yeah, see you later, acquaintance. And then I leave the hut.
Especially you, she says, pointing at Lilith.
Bye. I run out of the hut after.
Bye.
Like, I run away really fast.
Hellbeard, if you decide to go back to a life of piracy, come by and see me. We can do great things together.
I assure you that will never happen again. Farewell, my good lady.
How disappointing.
I leave the hut.
All right. You guys all exit the hut, and you can make your way back to town. You'll get there fairly late in the evening, but that's fine. You can rest for the night, recover all of your HP, all of your spells, half of your hit dice, so everyone's back at full of everything, and set out the next day for whatever it is that you want to do.
I guess meeting up in the lobby of our sleep motel or whatever. How do we want to divvy this up, guys? What do you want to do with this? I have no interest in the sleep ring.
I'll take the ring.
Okay, I toss the ring to Lilith. I really like this. I really like this armor ring. It makes me feel much more confident. That sounded kind of like a very
amulet that you possess. Are you in need of it?
Yeah, it could definitely help me, but am I able to like eye him to get a feel of what his constitution is compared to mine?
What's your con there,
Kind
Hellbeard?
of 16.
I'm
Sorry.
at 16.
You're at 16?
Yeah.
Well, I spend most of my time on the front line, so
That's true. Wander's always in the front fighting.
Can I even wear any of these in a beast form? You can wear like an amulet, right?
That's a good question. The beast form stuff merges with your body.
Yeah,
Does
that's
it
one option.
remain active with you while it's merged into your body? I would expect it does, but I will double check some things looking for a more distinct ruling.
what is your con, Caitlin?
It's like the modifier is +2 for both forms.
All right, so I'm waiting for somebody to feel strongly. Otherwise, I'm wearing this amulet. Does anybody have a strong disagreement with that? All right.
You know,
well,
I never even like, whoa. Okay, you're gonna cut me off. I never loot any gold. I never take anything. Look, there's one time, just this one time, hand it over.
You want the amulet?
Yes, I want the, okay, look, yeah, there's a physical thing that I desire to have, okay?
All right, I toss her
Okay.
the amulet and I wear the ring.
Okay, fine. Yeah,
Wait,
fine, whatever.
What? Oh, I'm sorry. I have another ring that gives armor. You have the sleep ring.
Oh, right.
How do we denote this on our sheet?
Yeah.
I will just add it to your sheet, and it will take care of all the math for you.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right, and to clarify on that amulet, so if you just don't have it merge in, then it'll be active. So you'll probably still have a neck when you're a wolf, so you'll just wear it around your neck as the amulet.
Like a collar?
Yes,
Oh,
Will it ring like a
cute.
bell?
you can add a bell to it if you would like.
No, that would probably be really bad for stealthing.
all right. Your con is modified, although it doesn't look like it changed your hit points.
I'm sorry, just so that we don't argue about this later. She maintains that positive and everything switching to wolf form and all that, right?
Right.
And all, okay. All right.
So it should give you an extra 2 HP per level. You're level 4, so it should give you an extra 8 hit points, bringing you to 43 out of 43
All
in
right, got
your human form.
Oh, what level is CR1?
It's not a level?
Yeah,
Challenge rating?
yeah.
I don't understand the question.
I don't know what level of wolf is. I only know the
Right, the
challenge.
question is how many hit points a wolf would gain wearing this amulet.
I see. Well, it should gain. Let's take a look at the direwolf stats in the stat block.
I don't know if it has a level because it's just a
No, but it has a number of
yeah,
hit dice.
the
and it
wolves
gets
will
a
have hit
con
dice.
on per die.
yeah, it's 3d10 plus 10. So is it level?
Yeah, equivalently. Let's see. Dire Wolf is 5d10 plus 10 hit points, actually.
I have the wrong HP then. Do I? No, because I took the half.
And it should be. It's already got 15 con, so it should get 16, 17. Yeah, so it should get another 10 HP. So you should be around 47 hit points with your wolf.
All right, cool. Sick.
Wonderful. Okay. Well, you guys are hanging out in the Shamrock Saloon. The bar has a new bartender. That's all that's going on here.
Are we able
you
to
guys-
purchase health potions in this town now? Did we unlock that?
Yes, you can buy them for, I think I said 65 GP each.
Gotcha. And
So-
then how did we divvy up the last 4 that we got? Does anybody remember?
Whoever's got them on their character sheets has them.
Did it?
Did anyone put them on their character sheets?
I remember taking everything. I don't remember if anybody else wanted. Oh, no, because we spoke to the guy at the end. I don't remember who he gave the potions to or who spoke to him at the very end. Wasn't it Burnt Red or whatever? Sorry. Did anybody remember who talked to him to finish that?
Well, I never take anything, so I don't remember.
Feel free to divvy them up now.
You know what? I take that back. It is 50 GP. I changed things around again. It's 50 GP for healing potions.
Okay, everybody has 1 healing potion then, I guess?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
I can't use animal form, right? I would need like a satchel.
Right.
And then how do the healing potions work again?
You drink it, and it gives you 2d4 plus 2 HP.
2d4 plus 2 HP. Gotcha. Is this an action or bonus action to consume?
Action. Full action.
Full action. Gotcha. 2d4 plus 4.
Mm-hmm.
Oof.
Wait,
Okay.
2d4 plus 2, you said, right?
Ooh. Yes, 2d4 plus 2. Good catch there, Trump. What would I do without you?
Okay.
Okay, anything
Um,
else?
Are we good? Are we ready to go?
I'm good.
Yep.
Where are we going to next? Does anyone
I think Pirate
here?
Man felt very strongly about heading somewhere.
I saw a request or warning about an evildoer hobgoblin named Kraz terrorizing a nearby mine. We must put an end to his tyranny.
Her tyranny.
Her.
Yes, to his 20.
sorry.
Is there like any reason why you were more interested in this than the other quests on the board?
Because she is killing the good civilians and driving them away from their livelihood, which also affects the nearby towns as they are unable to make money with this
Yes.
Bitcoin
The
object.
economy. I agree. We should go as soon as possible.
Excellent. Is there
All
any
right.
objections?
Sounds good to me.
Nope.
All right. You can ask around about all of this in town, and you will find that there was one sole survivor from the mines. Kraz came in, wrecked all of the miners there and whatever soldiers were stationed, kept one person alive, beheaded the remaining, well, some of the remaining people, not all of them, handed the heads to this person and sent them back to town with a warning to leave the mines alone. The gold mine is Kraz's now. Everyone fuck off.
Whoa.
I mean, that's a pretty like lame warning. We cut off heads all the time. I don't know who that's really gonna detour.
I asked the survivor, is there any entrances to the mine that is secret that we can use to sneak in?
You know, we found the mine. Well, I didn't find it, but someone found it already open, as if it had just been abandoned. There were materials there that looked hundreds and hundreds of years old. Everything was just kind of left in a state of disarray, like the owners just picked up and left one day. So we moved in, kind of brought in some new equipment and gear, started mining again. It was going great. But it was just a regular gold mine. And to be honest, it's not that deep. It's a fresh mine. It's only just been started. There's got to be hundreds of pounds, maybe thousands of pounds of gold in there somewhere.
And this head, like your friend's dying. Is that what scared you away from it? Why don't you go back? You would be so rich.
Because I can't kill hobgoblins. But I would like to help you if you're going to go back and do it. Are you going to go kill Kraz?
Wait, you're going to come with us and assist us?
I will show you the way. I'm a lover, not a fighter. You know, like I'm happy to swing a pick all day, and I'm strong. But when it comes to exchanging blows, you know, I prefer to exchange kisses. So,
Okay. If we are going to clear out this mine, we are also going to impose standards on who can and who cannot mine this place. So if you do not help us fight, then we will not allow you to mine from this place.
So you're like going to claim the gold mine as your own then?
Yes, if we kill the hobgoblins, then it is our rightful gold mine. So you fight with us or you do not fight with us. Your decision.
Well, as I said, lover, not fighter. I'm happy to help show you the way, but I'm definitely not fighting or participating in combat. Expect me to be hundreds of yards in the opposite direction.
Wow.
But I do have a room here if you want to like go make out.
Okay. You know that head that was on plate? Yes, keep that image.
No,
in your
I'm
head.
happy not making out with heads that are severed. He then kind of looks at the rest of the party. Any takers?
Any takers of making out with him or of the head on the plate? I think we're good, sir. I think that we have the information that we need. If you want to show us how to get, how far away is this place?
It's like a day and a half away, southwest.
All right. Do we need any final things from town before we do this? What if we clear this out, who's mining it afterwards?
He
What
gives
I'm
a
saying.
What? I'm asking the miner guy. Who has rights to this mine if we clear this out?
To be honest, I mean, this is kind of a lawless world out here. Outside of town, kind of anything goes. If you can enforce a rule, you can make it. Not to say that you should be a tyrant and kind of, be tyrannical.
If we
But
want to
like-
give you guys exclusive rights to the mine, we'll run security for you. Can we get a percentage of what you mine?
That sounds great. I would be happy to put you in touch. Oh, my foreman's dead. I
Listen to
will
me. I'm
become
talking
the
to
new
you now.
foreman.
If you can
Yeah.
organize a party to mine it, all right? It'll be
Sure.
your mine.
Sure.
I want a down payment.
I can't give you a down payment. I don't
All
have
right.
any. All of my
Take us to
worldly
the mine.
possessions.
I'm done. All right. I tried.
I'll be happy to give you a percentage of profits if you provide security. Very happy. We can work out a lucrative deal. We'll all prosper.
If we just spent like the next 5 episodes mining this mine, do you think Trump would just like make a fireball fall down on us to kill us? Like,
Probably.
yeah, probably.
I mean, you could give up your life and become a gold miner in the mountains, but is that really very much fun? Like, if you wanted to
Have
make
fun.
money,
We could identify different ores. We could have like a geology stream.
Oh yeah, dude. Date it. I mean,
don't
I guess we don't have carbon dating right now, but like,
we most certainly do not have carbon dating. But we have the no age spell, which is good enough. So it sounds like you guys are going to be led by this miner to the mines of Kraz. And we will find out on the other side of our break what happens.
Woohoo.
See you after the break.
Wow.
All right, and welcome back. I think it's about time to die.
All right. So this miner is going to lead you all the way to the mines. They are in the southwest, and he follows this river for a long way. You guys actually end up camping out overnight without any encounters, any battles of any kind. And then you start heading on. You move away from the river for a little ways and then start coming back towards it. Can I get perception checks from the party, please?
When I wake up, I cast Goodberry.
Thank you.
Nice.
I appreciate you saying that.
I'm gonna roll an 18 here. There it is.
Sure. Totally. All right. Lilith and Toast, you both spot while Wander and Ivana are arguing about the usefulness of the guide. There's a watchtower kind of sticking up above the tree line right where you're headed.
Mm-hmm. Can I stealth and scout ahead?
Sure. Are you going to alert the rest of the party to this watchtower, or are you just like taking off?
Hey guys, there's a watchtower. I'm gonna go.
Thanks.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks for the heads up.
Yes, thank you.
All right. So give me a stealth check versus the perception check of whatever might be in the watchtower. And that's a 13 on your stealth. Okay, so you just like GTFO and start running up towards the tower.
Sneakily.
Right, carefully.
Now
Oh,
that
real quick. Because of my honorable 1v1, did I regain inspiration from that or no?
Ransom? Trump?
It was very inspiring that everyone can.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very great use of the good berries.
Go ahead.
I like how
You
you
get that
incorporate
inspiration.
Thanks, Trump.
All right. Hellbeard, you are coming closer and coming closer when all of a sudden you see arrows heading your direction. Whatever's in that watchtower has spotted you and are not too excited. Can we get 3 arrow attacks from the denizens of the watchtower, please? You're welcome.
Is he like too far for us to see? Is he very far ahead now, or how far away?
Let's see. He is maybe 100 feet from you and like 550 feet from the watchtower. These are at disadvantage because they're at long range. And I'm going to say you've got... Yes. They can fire up to 600 feet.
Trump,
but
you're
the
muted,
short
buddy.
range is like 120.
Thank
Trump,
you.
you're apparently muted.
All right. So we're shooting some arrows. We said that longbows have a long range, so they might not have disadvantage.
Wait.
Right?
There's no disadvantage on these?
No,
Well,
they're beyond the short range of the longbow, right? Because that's
right. What is
100
the short range?
150 feet.
Oh, is Hellbeard
It's
not
short.
in 150 yet?
No. He's like 550. This is like maximum longbow.
Okay.
range.
Well, disadvantage, that is a 17. And then the other one's also far off. Disadvantage, that's a 13. And disadvantage, that's a 7. How many of those stick into you, Hellbeard, buddy?
What am I comparing this to?
To your AC.
My AC. 2 of them.
Fantastic. Alright. 3 and 8. Also, these guys have a fun little ability.
I think there needs to be.
There's no hobgoblin here.
Yeah, there's no ally adjacent to.
Within...
No ally of the hobgoblin
see.
adjacent to Toast.
Okay. No fun thing there.
Unfortunate.
You go and take 11 damage through the arrows sticking in you.
Sure.
Of course I do.
So, Toast, here you are. You're 50 feet into your run, or 100 feet into your run here. Are you going to close the distance? Are you going to back out? What are you going to do now?
Can I hide behind a big rock?
Absolutely. You take cover behind a rock, kind of throwing yourself under it.
All right. I shout out, "Who goes there? And why are you shooting at me?"
Can that travel 550 feet?
I scream
Absolutely
it.
not. Okay, you scream it?
Yeah, I scream it really, really loud.
Wait, how loud? I need to hear how loud, just so I have an idea.
I want to hear it from Lily's mic.
All right, here we go. Audience, I apologize. For those with earphones, turn down your sound. All right. Here we go. Why?
The reply is just a few more arrows kind of peppering the area nearby you, but yeah.
I'm gonna. What would insight do for me if I So what I want to do is I just want to ask the guy who's leading us around if he knew that was there.
He shakes his head. There was never a watchtower there before. There was just the old bridge. It's the only way across the river. For days, you'd have to go way back to Ruin and cut all the way around if you didn't want to go across that bridge.
Okay, I have some very powerful druid/barb spells if you're lying to me that I could use to find out if you are indeed lying to me. But for brevity's sake, I'll just skip it and move you.
I'm on your side, man. I want these mines to be free too. That's my livelihood in there.
Is the this bridge? How far across is this bridge?
Well, you're about 650 feet away from the river.
Okay, and then the bridge. What is below the bridge? If you were to jump off the bridge, what are you getting into?
Man, that's water down there. It's a river. It flows northward.
Okay, and
it's
then
a 30-foot cliff down to the water below. I have no idea how deep it is, though. Never jumped in the river. Don't know how to swim.
Gotcha. Toast is stuck ahead of us behind a rock in front of the bridge. He hasn't crossed yet, correct?
Correct. So you can see Toast because he's taking cover against the things beyond him.
Yep, gotcha. Right now, is it nighttime or daytime?
It's daytime.
It's daytime. Okay. Okay, so we're just kind of huddled way far back, or I guess we're looking at Toast. I think we should get Toast out, and I think we should come back at night and try to cross under cover of dark. I don't think we can do this in the morning.
I can hide as a rogue and sneak out. Is that okay?
Sorry, Hellbeard.
I can also make. I don't know if we can hear Hellbeard from here, but if we can, I can also cast a spell to make him walk faster.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We could, or you could ride me, and I could jump up there. We could cover the distance.
I'm not crossing that bridge in the daytime. I vote we come back at night. I don't trust the bridge. I don't know what's going on here. I'm not going to walk across a bridge over a chasm this wide and hope that there's not somebody on the other side to cut it, or that there's not going to be a hail of arrows.
Oh, you're worried about things we can't see across the bridge, not the lone archer.
Oh, no, the archers don't scare me. The archers aren't a problem. But crossing that bridge in the daytime when everybody can walk out and see us, I don't feel comfortable doing that. Feel much safer crossing under nightfall. All right, it sounds like that's what we're doing. Nobody disagrees?
I think that's a good idea, Wander.
Okay, we need to get Hellbeard out. I don't know whatever you guys think is appropriate for that.
Okay. I attempt to go into stealth by hiding.
Okay, make me another stealth check, please. That's pretty good.
Can I just keep retrying over?
No, because you always think that you're stealthed. That's the thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am so hidden right now. I'm gonna attempt to run directly away from the direction of the arrows.
All right, you take off. Why don't you just give me an initiative roll against the hobgoblins to see if maybe you can take off. Or just make me a d20 roll against their d20 rolls, just to see if you can bolt before they get their shots off at you.
That's no good.
No, it's terrible.
All right. Well, you get a pepper of arrows as you're running away. One, that one hits, and that one does not hit. Mm-hmm. And you take 3.
Wait, did Toast roll something? I don't see anything.
He did. It's hidden. It's a GM roll.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you take 3 points of damage as arrows strike you. An arrow hits you in the back. But you close the distance out of the range of the bow shots. You can even see that last one was kind of a little short, It doesn't have the oomph that the other ones had.
I reconvene with the team and I say, guys, don't go to the watchtower. There's people shooting arrows from us.
Did you see who was shooting? What did they look like?
Oh, no, they were really far away.
Really far away? Okay. So we were kind of chatting amongst ourselves. I think we should come back at night.
I like that plan. I say with 3 arrows sticking out of my chest.
But how long do short rests last?
1 hour.
Okay, he can heal himself until night, right?
Yeah, you guys
Yeah,
can
or I
take a
think-
short rest.
Or isn't this even a long rest? Is a long rest 8 hours?
Yes.
What I think we would long rest then until midnight
Well,
or something,
it
or
might
something.
not be safe for us to long rest here.
I mean, we can do. I feel like it should be safe. Other people shouldn't be. If we camp off like away from the bridge, nobody's going to be coming out. They've got everything guarded on the other side. There shouldn't be too many people wandering around here. Can we
Okay.
long rest with patrol and do like perception checks or something?
Yeah.
Or if we were to short rest, we would be taking like 8 short rests, right? That's how we would do it.
Right.
Um,
So, what do you want to do?
Can't like one person just like stand patrol and guard?
Yeah, I mean, a long rest can have people on guard during it. That's fine.
Because most of us are full health. It's only Toast. Right?
Yeah. I only I need to take a nap.
Yeah, so Toast can nap and we can all just like
sure. What time is it right now?
over his body.
Like, how long do we have until
It's
sunset?
like an
until it's
hour
done?
or two until sunset. It's getting kind
Oh.
of close.
Oh, well, if in that case, we don't have to do a long rest then. We could just wait like a few hours, I guess, until it's night.
Sure.
Okay. Is that okay? Everybody agree?
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
Okay. You sit there for a couple of hours, keeping eyes on the road, making sure that everything's going to be fine.
Can I heal?
You may expend a hit die or hit dice after a short rest. Yeah, go for it.
And then I think Lily has her song thing, right?
If she sings.
Sing to me, Lily.
Go to sleep. Actually, I have a sore throat. I can't see.
A likely story.
Go to sleep. You're a very good piece of toast.
All right, give him an additional d6 on top of that. I don't know if he needs it or not, but
Oh my god.
he took what 11 and 3. He took 14 total, so he should be down by 4 now.
Yeah, I can get 4 more.
Yeah, she might give you 4 more with her Bardic and Song of Rest, though.
Sing to me. Roll it.
I think you need to roll the 1d6, Lily.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Perfect.
Ooh, perfect.
You are at max HP. And during that hour, the few hours that you're waiting till sunset, nothing comes after you. No monsters come from the bridge. Eventually, the sun just begins to set. And those of you that are human quickly realize it's dark out. It is the 29th day of the moon cycle. So it is almost a new moon.
Just so I'm exactly sure, we don't see a map or anything, right? You haven't laid a map out in front of
Correct.
us?
Correct.
Okay. Just so that I know all the dimensions of everything. There's a watchtower. How far away is this from, or how long is the bridge? The bridge across? From what
Your
we could gather.
friendly miner who's worked here and knows all these details tells you the bridge is like, the river's like 35 feet across, 35 feet. The bridge extends a little bit farther on each side. So it's like a 40-foot bridge.
Okay. 40-foot bridge, gotcha. And how far away is the tower beyond that bridge?
Tower's brand new. Wasn't there last time I was here. It must have been built by Kraz and her minions.
From our layman eyes, does this tower look like it's 100 feet away, 200 feet away? Like how far?
It looks like it's about at the bridge.
It's right at the bridge.
Yeah, it looks based on his judgment of where he thinks the bridge is. He sees the tower. He's like, yeah, it's probably like right next to the tower or right near the river.
Okay. All right, guys. So, anybody have any ideas for this? I have a couple, but I want to hear your guys' first.
Just in case we get shot at again, I think we should have some kind of movable cover ahead of us, like shields, or like each carry lots of I don't know, a cowhide or something to block these arrows. If we have anything like that.
Like I could cast a fog cloud on the bridge if they can see through the night. I mean,
You can cast fog clouds.
yes, I can cast a fog cloud, a cloud of fog.
Will you make it look like it's just naturally occurring fog that comes in? Is that okay?
I wonder if I can combine my druid cantrip with this spell, perhaps, to make it look very natural? You know?
I'm sorry, can you repeat the question? I was typing.
If I use my druid cantrip that just makes like random nature stuff happen, can I make it look like everything's perspiring and then there's fog? I mean, it would still be pretty obvious, right?
Yeah, I think if fog just kind of appears out of nowhere, it sort of depends on if it's like natural in that area, right? If you're on the coast and it's evening and fog all of a sudden appears, you're like, oh, that's normal. But if you're like in the middle of the Mojave Desert and all of a sudden there's fog around you, you know, it's like terrain dependent.
Yeah.
So if this is an area that sometimes fogs, which it is, then you could probably make the fog.
Really
can you move it? You can't move the fog, can you?
I've never heard of moving it, no.
No. So then it would just appear spontaneously. That might be a little bit odd. I think that's.
So we're just trying to cross the bridge during the night without being detected, right?
Ideally, without being detected. I'm worried that somebody on the other end is going to cut the bridge, and we're all going to take a tumble. We could tie ropes to ourselves and walk across and grappling hook the other end. I mean, I don't know what you guys think.
How long is the bridge?
He said 30 feet, I believe.
Yeah.
And we can't jump across that?
I can't. I don't think in all this armor, can I?
I don't think any of you can jump 30 feet unless you have the use of a jump spell or something.
If I was in wolf form, could everyone ride me and then I would jump across? You think I'm joking.
All three. I don't know how big you are in
Wolves
wolf form.
Jump 30 feet.
I can jump like 70 feet.
No, you can't.
Neil.
That is hyperbolic.
Yeah, I can.
I think all three of you could squeeze onto a direwolf.
Okay, but if Trump's saying that, that means we shouldn't do it.
Hey, I'm looking out for you. Just answering the rules question is all.
Could I grappling hook into the tower across the bridge and then grapple my way up to the tower and go inside?
That sounds pretty epic. Let's hope the tower's right next to the edge of the river so you can throw it far enough.
Oh, I thought you said it was. I thought you said the tower was like right.
Yeah, it's like right. Yeah, I mean, you haven't seen the location of it, but by judging the distance of the river and the distance of the tower, you know it's right near the river, but you haven't actually.
But I don't know
seen
if it's near the edge of the bridge.
Right. It could be right abutting the river, or it might be like 10 feet back from the river. It's like in that area. Yeah, Lilith?
Question. If I use invisibility on Ava as a wolf, and it says anything the target is wearing or carrying is invisible too, as long as it's on the target's person. So technically, if all three of us were on the wolf that was invisible, would we all be invisible?
You guys are not considered gear.
Oh, all right.
Unfortunate. But I like your creativity with that.
Are you saying Lilith isn't useful?
I'm pretty useless, let's be honest.
I'm saying that she's not equipment that you own.
Damn. All right.
She's her own person.
Does the druid have night vision? Druids, I remember Pirate Man, can you see it at night? The last guy that I met that was kind of like you seemed like he had pretty keen vision at night. What about you? Phil?
I see it as clearly as I see the day.
Okay. Do you want to head back to the bridge and you can try to scope up that tower? If we're at night, we're pretty far away. Hopefully they can't see us.
That sounds like a good idea. And I'll also go stealth mode just to make sure they really don't see me. And since I've been to the area, can I just like go from rock and trees since I know exactly where the arrows came from? I like the direction of the arrow.
I mean, you know the direction for the last like 100 feet, but there's still like another 500 and something feet. It's a long ways.
Yeah.
Do give me your stealth check though. You're gonna do great.
I'm gonna go from tree to tree. All right.
I mean, if this is hundreds of feet away, let's just go. I'll walk with you in dodge mode or whatever.
That's what I said last time, but there was 3 arrows sticking out of
Okay, I'll you can be behind me and I'll walk in front with my shield ready, okay?
All right, I like that.
Yeah.
Great. So as I said, it's the 29th day of the cycle of the moon. So it is almost a new moon, which means it's really, really dark out.
Yep.
And as you approach, you notice that there are some large fires burning near the bridge. There's a couple of, what do you call them, braziers? A couple of braziers filled with hot coals.
Well, that kind of ruins things. We don't have, and none of you guys can summon rain or.
They shed light around they're on the far side of the bridge, first off, and they shed light in like maybe 40 or 50 feet. So it wouldn't cover you with light until you were like on the bridge or just at the bridge. But you can get up pretty close and still be in darkness.
Can I make a perception check to see if there's anyone nearby?
Yeah, definitely.
And also, with my dark vision...
Way to go.
I have dark vision. I shouldn't, like... I can see the obvious things, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, the monsters are also pretty well lit here. So I'm going to move you guys to another page. And this is more or less what you can see.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. No.
How getting up and down this tower, is this just like a 5-foot movement penalty, or is this?
It's a 15-foot tall tower. There's a ladder that you can see illuminated by the brazier in the back, top left corner of it. So easy to climb up the ladder.
Gotcha.
And in the day, there is only one of these.
What? Yeah,
Like-
there's just one tower, I think.
Yeah, you just see the one tower. There is a large hobgoblin kind of mounted on a war horse near the back of the bridge. You can see the creature on it is having a conversation with one of the other hobgoblins nearby, and the miner with you kind of jabs one of you in the side and says, "Psst, that one on the war horse. That's Kraz."
Yes, he's the one on the war horse, obviously.
God, I was just trying to be helpful. I'm sorry.
Can we shoot this guy off? I don't think you need to be here anymore. We'll take care of this at this point.
You sure?
Yeah, go back to camp or something, and we'll meet up with you. We don't.
Do you
need
want?
a
Wait,
line
should I
down.
wait for you at camp, or should I just go back to town?
Yeah, wait for us
The
at camp.
questions, there comes a time where the questions, they need to stop, okay?
Yeah, go back to camp.
Okay.
Um,
He goes back to camp, dejected.
if
feel-
somebody was standing on like the top left corner of that tower, if somebody's standing in the tower. No, people. Never mind. Sorry, never mind. I'm just thinking for a moment. Are we about to get surprise attacked because we're stopping a thing? Can we take a break now? I really should go to the bathroom, actually.
If you're real, sure. Real?
Okay, I'm not real.
Does
I'm
this,
wondering.
does this river connect to like where we had the boat and everything before?
Well, you sent away the only person who could answer that question because too many questions. Just no.
Good, he's annoying.
Could
We need
you could you explain how the sleep ring works again?
Trump, would you like to?
Yeah, sure. It has a 90 feet range. It
90 feet.
it acts as if the sleep spell. It's cast at second level, which means you direct a point 90 feet away, and then it has an area of effect 20 feet away from the center. It'll hit the lowest hit point monsters first, and it'll affect up to 7d8 hit points. Going off of memory.
7d8.
Yes, so 7d8. So the maximum is 56.
That's how much damage it does, or that's how much it
That's how much of hit points that it will put to sleep. So if you damage monsters first and then use sleep, it's more effective.
Oh, okay.
Or if the monsters simply have low hit points.
And I can use it once per
For
Day.
long rest.
Yeah.
one. Okay.
How long does it last, this sleep?
Indefinitely. You remember that Ava was slept at one point. She didn't wake up
I
at
remember.
all until Lily poked her.
If we like
Tugged your tail.
hypothetically used it on like a group of goblins and then fought like the other group, like be next to them, would they wake up from that or no?
No, it's magically induced sleep. Someone needs to take an actual action to wake you up.
Okay.
Yes, I believe you
Yeah.
were in the fight with Ava, so you got to see the sleep spell
Yeah,
work
she was
right there.
asleep forever.
This bridge looks pretty solid. It's not like a rope bridge or something, right? Where it's just gonna fall off. Just looking at the picture.
No, it seems. I mean, it's an old rickety bridge. It's definitely old and rickety, but it
Sure.
doesn't look like it's about to fall apart.
There's not like you cut one rope and then the whole bridge collapses or something stupid.
Correct.
Okay. Can we see Hellbeard? The guys in the tower, do they just have bows? Can you tell if they're armed or not?
They definitely have both as body. Well,
How far can you throw your hammers?
not very far last I checked.
20 feet short range, 60 feet maximum range.
Yeah, what that guy said. I'm thinking if we try to cross in the middle, we're gonna get destroyed, right?
Yeah, no, let's not do that.
Can we go far down the river and sneak around?
Well, this is the only crossing spot on the river for a long ways. You'd have to like basically go back to town and circle around at where the other places where the river is crossable.
Yeah, I like that idea. Take a long way back.
Is there any way we could lure them out here? Damn, maybe we should have kept that guide as bait.
I mean, they have a watchtower set up. I don't think they're going to send anybody across when they have archers that can deal with any threats at range.
Yes. Always strategically proficient, Wonder.
Yeah, the most brute force way is maybe we can sleep the 3 goblins on the tower and try and fight the rest. But
How far can I jump again?
10 times your... No, it's your strength score in feet if you have a running jump.
That's it.
Yeah?
Your strength score in feet, so she can only
Yes.
jump like 15 feet or whatever?
Yeah.
Only, yes.
That's a very large
That's a
distance
lot.
to jump.
For a dire wolf? Have you
Yeah,
watched
tigers
Game
can
of Thrones?
jump like
See, that is the rule for humanoids. There is no rule for non-humanoids, so it's going to remain the same. Her direwolf strength is you retain your strength when you wild shape, right?
no,
Or do you switch strength?
The first 3 get swapped. Strength, Dex, Con get swapped.
Okay, so then you've got 17 strength as a direwolf, so you could jump 17 feet.
Yeah. Well. Oh darn.
Anybody have any good ideas?
well, we can surprise them, right? And then essentially get a huge advantage.
Can this disguise kit make me look like a goblin?
No, it's not that good.
Chad's saying that it's strength mod times 10. I don't know if
No,
it's strength or mod.
it is strength.
You just
in
checked
feet.
it. Maybe it was an older edition thing.
Maybe. Or maybe that person just doesn't know what they're talking about.
I mean, likely.
Yep, I'll side with Neil here. I just looked it up on Google. It's just a strength.
Okay.
What if we like? Oh wait.
Do we
You
want to
wouldn't be
take
able
a break here for the viewers while we figure this out, or? I don't know what I want to do. I'm sorry. Or do we have any
mean,
strong
we could-
feeling?
That's
I
fine,
could-
you guys.
How far can I throw my fog cloud? Like the center of the fog? 'Cause I know it's 20 feet in every direction, but
Fog Cloud has a range of 120 feet.
to throw it. So
Yeah.
I could fog cloud the tower, and then we could sleep ring the guys on the end of the bridge, and then we could rush them down.
There's still so many.
And like the archers, they'd have to take time to like get down the structure, right?
What
Yeah,
are the
the
guys in
fog-
the back with like the shields that aren't named? What are these? Something
Those-
disappeared over them. It said
Um,
they,
I'm
they should have names. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't. Their names weren't checked. There you go. My mistake.
Just
Those
go-
are regular, everyday, stay-at-home goblins.
Yeah, you fought them way back at level 1.
For something to be awoken, it needs to be awoken by another creature, and that costs an action point, correct?
Yes.
Okay, we're sleeping the tower, guys, for sure.
You know,
Yeah, we're sleeping the tower, guys.
we're what?
We're
Oh,
gonna put
why
him to
not?
sleep with the magical
Okay.
ring.
The thing is, if we sleep the bridge, then we could kill those guys before they even get up while taking the damage. And if we fog the bridge, and all of those people are right there in front of us. Like they're not incapacitated. Okay, so if you fog the tower, those people are like kind of incapacitated from attacking us, and we sleep the bridge, and those people are kind of out too, or we can like take easy attacks on them. If you do it in reverse, then the hobgoblins on the bridge they're in the fog cloud, which we go by.
Yeah, the only thing I'm scared about is that those tower guys. Well, yeah.
So if we don't sleep all of the tower guys, then there'll be one guy that can wake them all up. And if we fog it, then they can go down the tower. And I don't know like which one's the better cost
Well, the
benefit.
waking up takes one action. So if one person goes up there, he can only wake up one, and then the other guy can wake up one, and then the next turn somebody can wake up one or something,
I
right?
have a feeling that we can only sleep 2 of them if we get a good roll.
Maybe, we don't know what their HP is.
Yeah.
Just like
I don't know if you sleep. I guess you wouldn't know, but like for curiosity's sake, if you roll like 10 HP on the sleep ring and someone has 15 HP, are they just not affected?
Correct.
Okay, do you guys think you can take out everybody on... Will my grappling hook reach if I were to do this? If I were to grapple from across the bridge, could I just like zip over there, or how would that
It's
work?
50 feet of rope, and from edge to edge is 45 feet, plus that tower's 15 feet up in the air. So you can do the trig and decide if that will reach or not.
can't we do that like
'Cause
away from them?
I can handle all of the people in the tower if you guys think you can handle everybody on the ground. If you really think you can do it.
Nope.
You really? There's 7 of them on the ground. You don't think the 3 of you guys could work your way through them? You can sleep. You can use your sleep ring to try and put some people to sleep if you want to do that. All I ask is that you fog the tower to give me some cover.
Yeah, I want to fog the tower.
Is there no way around them? Do we have to fight them?
I'm going to use my extrasensory metaphysical perception to guess that if the DMs took time to set up this encounter, there's not going to be a way to totally bypass it. That's going to be my guess. So that's my vote. You know what? That's my vote. I can handle all 3 guys in the tower if you fog it. If you can figure out a way to deal with the guys on the ground, can you guys do that? Can you brainstorm ways to deal with the guys on the ground?
Okay, Lilith, I sense that you are very worried about the situation that we are in, but I just remembered something that should make you feel better. One of the skills that I have is called animal friendship. So after we are done with this, we will go back home and I will use animal friendship and we'll have so many more friends. Do you think now we can do it? Do you have the confidence now?
Wait, more animal friends?
Yes, Lilith.
Hellbeard, how are you feeling about this? Do you think you guys can take the people on the ground?
I'm very worried about that Kraz fella. He's on a horse. The people on horses are really, really strong. But
That's so true, though.
It is, yeah.
if we get a surprise drop on all his little minions and take them all out and try and like surround them, maybe we have a chance.
Can I befriend the horse?
You can't fight from a mount, can you, Hellbeard? Do you have any experience? I'm asking if you have mounted combat.
No. Only the ship is my mount.
Okay. Well, if you guys don't think of some good ideas, these guys are about to turn all of you into mounts. So, do we have any other ideas?
You don't want to just leave the archers like fogged and then come with us across
They
the
can
bridge?
just walk down and shoot the very next second. Like they'll just walk down and start shooting immediately.
Are you sure?
Why wouldn't they?
I don't know how high up the thing is. Like you
You
still
said
have
it would
like
cost 15 movements or whatever to move
It's
it down.
15
So
feet hot up, so yeah.
yeah, so they'll just walk down the tower and start shooting immediately.
right.
Lilith, you can cast an invisibility thing.
Yeah.
How does that work?
Hold on. Anyone I touch becomes invisible until the spell ends. Anything you're carrying or wearing is also invisible. It ends if you attack or cast a spell.
All right, I'd take my grappling hook out. Does anybody have any better ideas?
God.
I start getting ready to cast fog from the front of the bridge. And I use Druidcraft to make little butterflies appear and like dance in front of Lilith.
What's the rules on surprise?
What do you mean? Like, how does it work?
Yeah, like if we want to surprise and get the surprise advantage against these bad guys, because they don't see us yet, right? They're not aware of us.
They haven't made any actions as if you were there. That doesn't mean they don't know that you're there. It could be a large ruse on their part.
General rule of surprise is if they don't notice you, then they're surprised.
Okay.
Oh man.
So
If Lilith stealths me, do I just get to walk around next to them stealth, or do I have to like make
you
rolls?
get to be invisible, but you still make sound and produce heat, and everything other than light still happens.
Okay.
Alright. So I think Wander should become invisible, and I should go in stealth to get ready.
Sure.
I need you guys to feel comfortable dealing with everybody on the ground. Can you guys feel I'm not hearing a lot of confidence from you guys.
Because that grass guy is there.
It's just a lot of people, I'm worried.
Alright.
Maybe we should just sleep the archers, and then
Is there a way for all of us to get on that tower somehow? Maybe we should all just go to the tower.
Do we all have grappling hooks?
How strong is this grappling hook? Can it hold multiple weight?
Can you
Yeah.
grappling hook like across the river, like away from everyone?
It is 47 feet from where Wander would have to stand to hit the tower. So it's just barely within range of the grappling hook.
Okay.
Are there rules for how grappling hooks work specifically?
because we have 2 grappling hooks, right? Wander and our pirate both have a hook. Or do we
What
only
if
have
you
one?
guys, you guys could try sleeping the guy? Why can't you guys sleep the guys right across the bridge? While I go to the tower, you guys don't feel comfortable with that?
If someone goes there's
If
an
you guys-
archer in the bushes. If an archer just shot both of them, then they'd be behind us and flanking us.
Yeah, but they'd be shooting their own dudes.
Yeah. But do we have 1 grappling hook or 2?
Wander has one. I don't know of anyone else that has one.
I don't have one. I have a fishing pole and thieves' tools. Wait, is thieves' tools grappling hook?
Mm-mm.
Thieves' tools? What?
Thieves' tools are for picking
Oh,
locks.
Oh, okay. And can a grappling hook can hold multiple people, right? As a half dwarf, half orc, I'm very light and easy to carry.
I'm so stressed.
I think the ideal situation is that we get on that tower.
The
I mean,
ideal
I can get there
situation is we
with
don't
my hook.
accept this quest. Sorry, go on.
If I grappling hook over there and tie it down, can other people just climb across?
Yeah. The only problem is that it's 47 feet of your 50-foot rope. So 3 feet at the end to tie it to what?
Just to the end of the thing?
To what thing?
There should be a railing or something, I imagine, on the tower.
Yeah, so if you grapple onto the tower,
Mhm.
and then the other end comes across here, what do you do with the other end over here? That would need to be tied to something, right? Otherwise, it would just fall into the river.
Oh,
We've decided that Ava can't cross, right? Well, wait, Lilith, your spells, you can cast spells from across the river. Can she hold it? I don't know how strong she is.
She cannot hold it and then have you climb it.
Never mind. Okay.
Or maybe there'd be a strength check, or else she gets pulled in.
Do we
What's
have
it-
torches? Can we set fire to the tower?
What material is the tower made out of?
Yeah,
It
it
is
looks like it's
a
made of
wooden
wood.
tower.
That's so flammable.
It is, but you really kind of need to get a good fire started on it. I don't know how many fires you've made in your life, but they're a little bit hard to get going. A single burning arrow against a wooden building won't ever catch the building on fire.
Can I douse my hammer in oil and set it on fire?
Sure. I think it's legit to douse your oil and hammer and set it on fire and throw it, but it's still not going to really do too much else.
I have a bow. Can I set the bow on fire and start?
Look,
shooting?
yeah, if we all threw fire
If we
hammers
all
and
do
fire
fire
arrows-
stuff at it, would it burn?
I don't know if we want to get
It
into a range battle when they've got so many more archers than us, though.
Why don't we fog up the tower so they don't know what's hitting them?
Yeah, setting fire to buildings via burning arrows and stuff is what's it called? Using paddles to bring back a person whose heart stopped. It's like a figment of fiction.
Nobody
and it
has
makes no sense.
we don't have any flammable things to make an explosive of any kind, right?
I don't have any flame skills.
We can't. There's not like we can't like create a bomb or anything.
Correct.
What's the distance of casting sleep from the ring? Level 2.
90 feet.
So what if either Wander and Lilith go over to the tower together, and then people start going towards them? Like we fog it, and people start going towards them, but it's fog, so they start walking over there. And then me and the pirate, and then we go across the bridge, and and then while we go across the bridge, Lilith then sleeps with the people in the back as like we're coming up, and we like push the fire onto them. That's like just standing there. I don't know, until they're like asleep bodies and they burn alive, or we step over them, ignore them, and then we all like clean up.
Yeah, I don't think we should interact with the fire. I think I actually like this a lot. So I'll grapple onto the tower with Lilith. You cast the fog. We'll vanquish the goblins on the tower as the others approach. Lilith sleeps them, and then you and Hellbeard cross the bridge.
I want to make sure before you do this plan, not to say it's a bad plan or anything, but just to make sure you understand what a grappling hook does outside of the video game Zelda.
Oh, that's just exactly as I'm envisioning it. Is with Ocarina of Time, where I push the hook and then I get pulled across instantly. Am I going to be climbing?
Yes.
Okay.
It is not a
Swing
Zelda.
across the river.
All right,
I
never mind.
was like hearing this the whole time, and I was like, I wanted to make sure that you didn't think hooks work that way.
What are we supposed to do, Trump? Oh my God, I'm sorry. Nobody else.
Wait, how about- I fog in a 20-foot radius, so it would fog all the way up and down the tower. So they'll start coming down the tower, and then you just kill them there.
If you fog the top of the tower, well, but even if we start crossing, the guys from down there can just shoot at us as we cross. Because now I realize this is going to take us a while to climb across.
Well, you would hook down to the south end of the tower, and then you have cover from the other guys, while I fog the top. But we're pretty split up. You're not in direct like line of combat.
Sure, I'm okay with that. If you guys are okay with that.
Okay.
Any objections?
Wait, can you explain again?
So you and me would be grappling to the south.
Okay.
We would scrapple. We would work our way across while the top of the tower is fogged. So hopefully that fog will give us coverage from the other archers. Once we get onto the tower, I will dispatch the goblins one at a time. When enough people have gotten close enough, you can try to sleep as many of them as possible. And then Ava and Hellbeard will run across the bridge to save us, hopefully.
Okay.
Does this sound okay? Or if you, yeah. Can I grapple a tree? Actually, because I don't like the idea of Lilith coming, because her spells work at long range, and if she's next to me, she's gonna get killed. What if you just make me invisible? I grapple across to a tree, I go over, and then I just climb up the tower, sneakily, and then you can cast fog on it, and then we do the same plan. Does that sound okay?
If you go down, no one's near you to bring you back up.
I won't go down.
Okay.
Does this sound okay? So you'd make me invisible, I'll grapple across the river, I'll work my way up the tower. As soon as you guys see the goblins start dropping like flies, you'll know that, and then you'll fog it as well, right? And then Lilith waits for a good sleep, and then you guys come across.
Okay.
I'm not hearing any other ideas.
Okay. Well, first off, this was my idea, so get your own idea. I have no more opinion. You know, we told that one guy to go away, no more questions. I no more opinion. We might die, we might not die. I'm ready. You guys are ready. If you're not,
This is a cool plan, and I wanted to make sure you guys were all informed on how grappling hooks work, or what even a grappling hook is, because our knowledge seems to come from Zelda. So, the way that a grappling hook is traditionally used is you tie one hook to a rope. So what you're going to be doing is like you're spinning up this rope, and you're like throwing this 50-foot rope across the chasm, is basically how it works. And then you're going to climb past it. Just to make sure you understand that's how it works, the plan seems possibly sound.
Okay, so my reasonable expectation would be to be invisible, to hook, I don't know how to ping, but on the southernmost part of the map, near the river, to hook onto one of those trees, to pull my way across, understanding that I might have to wade through the river a little bit to do it, but I'm pulling my rope, I climb the embankment, and then if no one has heard me, then I walk my way over to the tower, and I'm not sure if I would have to make sneak checks or something to get up into it without them hearing or seeing, or...
Are you going to be tying down the rope on your end after you've hooked?
No. So I would be of the understanding that I would have to like hop into the river and then pull my way across and then pull my way up the embankment.
Okay.
Sound okay?
We can't tie it to one of those trees.
Maybe we can. I'm sorry. It's how many feet? 45? 35, 40, 45. On the very southern part of the screen, I don't remember how to ping. Was there a way to do it?
Yeah, if you're on the mouse thing, just click and hold.
Click and hold. Oh, so like, do you see that tree?
Mm-hmm.
Could we like tie it to there and then like grapple onto that?
So that's about 50 feet. That is the max length of your rope already. So hooking it into that other tree while tying onto that one is probably not super feasible.
Okay. Is there any downside to me going through the water, guys? Doesn't sound like it.
Can those goblins shoot you? Because it's the 15 feet tower, right? Like,
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty high up. I'm hoping that
yeah, like field of view wise, they shouldn't be able to hit anything too close to the tower. 'Cause it's just so high up front, right? Right.
I'm not sure. I mean, I'll be invisible, so if they're trying to shoot me, I imagine that would be quite a hard shot to make. To see the end of the rope that far away under cover of night. This is what I'm voting for. I'm gonna go over. You guys will fog the tower. I'll start hacking and slashing the goblins up top. When you guys see enough people getting reasonably close enough, Lily will cast a sleep spell, and then we'll do that. Are we agreeable?
I like that plan.
All right.
All right.
I think this is it.
I think we're of agreement.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Why don't we
Where's
go to a break?
Yeah, sure.
And when we come back, we're going to watch something happen. And I don't know what. but it's gonna be
Woo!
good.
All right, very amusing plan. Let's see how it works out right after the break. All right, and we are coming back in now. Here we go.
I have a question.
I have a biology question.
Okay.
Oh boy.
If you cast sleep on them, right, and they're in the magic. Actually, never mind. I answered my own question. Go on to Halberd.
And traditionally, does half-orcs and hobgoblins fall in love and procreate?
Traditionally, there are not a lot of half-orcs in the world. So it's a rare encounter. I don't think there would be a tradition surrounding it. And I think it has more to do with whether their interests align than what their races are. I think it has a lot more to do with personalities. Is Kraz like? Is she looking?
I have a filter of love, so if I can get Kraz to get this in her body somehow, like, and make her look at me,
What if
she'll
wait,
be
you have a fluff?
a filter of love. Basically, it's a love potion.
Oh, what if like you got a syringe and it casts invisibility on you, and you like sneak up to her and then like just drug her?
Syringes do not exist in this day and age. They weren't invented until the 1900s.
What if we doused a good berry in it and then like stuff that in her mouth?
Oh, yeah. Maybe, can we do that? You know.
What did we say the roll was? The attack roll to tear people's eyes out? Now we're doing force feeding.
Like if we sneak it into one of her meals.
No, if you wine and dine her first.
How much intelligence to open a catering company so that we can deliver food? I'm ready to grapple as soon as we're ready, boys.
Holy shit! I'll be right back. My table just fell.
Oh no.
Oh, I thought it was the webcam falling.
You know, that is about as... I think that's a premonition of how your grappling plan will go.
I'm ready to go, Trump. I am so ready. I've got natural 20s for days, kid.
All right, you can try. So, I guess, as per the plan, and I'll just speak for Lily here, Lily will agree to cast invisibility on you, and you may carry out your plan unless you guys have anything else to do.
All right, so we're going to take this one round at a time. We're going to walk through it so it doesn't fall apart on us.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So Lilith casts invisibility on Wander. Wander, you're now invisible. You cannot see yourself. Nobody else can see you, but you still produce smells and make sounds and all those other fun things.
Okay, so I will be walking up to the edge of this shore thing, cliff, whatever. How far down is it?
30 feet.
30 feet down. Okay. I am holding my grappling hook.
I'll even say, just to mention, since the map cuts off there, you can go even further south if you'd like.
Oh.
Is
And
this
I-
like
I mean, it's not like the world ends there.
The dimensions are like the same, I imagine.
Yeah, it's about the same all around.
Okay. I guess can I head like a little bit further south then? My goal is to just grapple across the water and then make my way across. So I'm going to be throwing my grappling hook onto a tree, and then I imagine I'll be hopping down into the water and then pulling myself to the other side.
Give me an idea of how far down you'd like to go.
I mean, from the sounds of it, I have to go all the way down.
I mean, like,
Or am
how
I-
far upriver do you want to go?
Oh,
Like, down off screen.
how about like we'll say 100 feet.
Cool. All right, so you're 100 feet off screen.
Okay.
It's about the same distance.
Mhm.
And you're going to need to make me an attack roll with your grappling hook to get it, like, nice and hooked on something on the other side. So this is your basic attack roll.
So
with
like what I
missile
would do
weapon.
with missile weapon?
No, thrown or hurled weapon. It'll be the same as your attack roll with your sword, actually. It's all the same.
Whew, that's really well in there then.
Absolutely. It sails through the air, catches in a tree, and pulls taut.
Okay. All right. Then I hop on in
And you swing across, grazing against the water and landing against the other side of the river. Can you make me an athletics check to see how well you can, like, brace and then climb up?
Are you trying to jump into the river first, or were you?
Yeah, well, I was
trying
gonna say, can I not just like how fast is this river moving? This is like a
Not
rushing.
super fast, but you're also, like, in heavy armor. Remember all the swimming rules that we did last time?
Yeah, sure, but it's just I have a lot of time and that hook is in the rear wall. I can't just like hop in the river and like pull myself across. Would there be greater risk doing that?
No, you could. Like, if you fail this athletics check, all that happens is you fall in the river.
Okay,
so,
sure.
yeah.
All right. Well,
Is
my
there-
Yeah,
Perfect.
since you asked also, now that you're at this edge here, I mean... Oh, also, it's dark. Just to let you know. It's real dark.
okay.
Are there any
You're kind
other
of
trees?
wandering around in darkness at the moment, in fact, right?
Um.
Well, I guess we already said he got the hook across the other side, so
That's fine.
If it matters, I could bring Hellbeard with me just to get myself to the other side. That's okay.
Sure.
Are there any trees that far down that we can then tie the end to?
no, he's across already, or he's already hooked and swung. So the rope is in the water at his feet, and he has scaled up the other side of the cliff, and all seems quiet.
Sounds good. Then I am creeping my way,
Mhm.
looking for Trump's facial expressions to change.
Yeah.
Oof. Okay, so
Like, how can I deny such a great plan? I wouldn't do anything about this, would I?
hold on, let me get my Indiana Jones music playing. So Ava should be. So I'm basically waiting here now for some fog to appear on the tower. Is kind of what I'm waiting for, I think.
No, I can't see you, but did I even see the hook go across?
Absolutely not.
Nope.
You have no
Um,
idea where he is.
Okay. That wolf that was howling in the background of the soundtrack. Can I understand what it was saying?
Yeah, the wolf was a little bit drunk on fermented apples, and it was more of like a broy, hey, everybody, what's going on? Sort of a howl.
All right. That wolf pumps me up, and I just I go and cast fog. I'm like, I have no idea where he is. Hopefully he's there. I have no idea. Yeah, fog. And I cast it directly on the tower, and it is going to permeate above and below, right?
Absolutely. It's 20-foot radius. It'll go all the way to the ground and way up into the air.
All right, sick.
So the important thing here is the timing of your fog with Wander's approach.
Yeah, how long did you want to wait until casting Fog Cloud since Wander left? Just to ask.
Sounds like Jeopardy music or something. Not Jeopardy, but like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Jesus Christ.
Question.
1 hour, 2 hours. How long does it take someone to walk 100 feet? I would know this.
Sure,
Okay.
walk.
Less than a
hour or
minute?
something.
I mean, I wait like just to make sure. I wait like he's invisible. Do I know how long invisible lasts for?
You can ask Lily. She's right next to you.
Yeah.
For me?
What?
Well, because we would
She's
have.
muted. She's asleep.
No, I'll tell you in
Oh.
case of Lily. I'm just saying that Lily's
Okay,
character is next to you.
Okay. Small child. How long does this spell of yours last for again?
Why, invisibility lasts for 1 hour.
Okay, so you think maybe he's like across by now? It's been what, like 5 minutes?
Yeah, that sounds.
That sounds okay, yeah. Okay. Oh, you are so helpful in these times of dire need. All right, I will cast the fog now then.
All right. A large cloud of fog descends on the hobgoblins in the tower, which immediately sets them off into combat. So we're going to roll initiative for
Aren't they
everybody.
surprised because of the fog appearing out of nowhere?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they're absolutely
If
surprised.
you wanted to take any actions, that'd be the time, but I don't think any
Yeah,
of you
turn
are
into a
in
wolf.
place.
but yeah, I mean, did any of you want to do anything while they were surprised?
I want stealth and like move up a little bit, so like when they surprise, I can get like the advantage.
Not only do I turn into a wolf, but I act like a really casual wolf. So it just looks like I'm a wolf just sitting there, like.
Yeah, because essentially what we're trying to do is ambush them, like the fog, and then we start, fighting.
Right. So if you want to time like a rush, if you want to say you charge in when her fog spell goes off,
Yeah.
that's fine. I'll let you like do a move and a dash, but it won't end an attack unless you have the charger feat, which I don't think you do.
We also want them to kind of like move towards the tower, and then we're gonna sleep them, and then we'll go in.
That's the plan. If they do move towards the tower, we can't control that. Hopefully, they come to the tower when the commotion begins.
Yeah. So we don't want to like charge in as they're surprised.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, okay, so I can't like dash and then throw a hammer.
No, we want to wait for them to conglomerate around the tower and then cast sleep. That was the plan, right?
Oh, sure. I mean, yeah. Okay. So
I mean,
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know
The
if
plan is
that's-
happening right
yeah.
now. So we're just gonna enter combat. Everybody roll
Exactly.
initiative, and we're just gonna do it.
What
from
you
here.
will get is during this surprise round, you may position yourself closer if you would like.
Yes, they do not get to act on the first round of surprise.
Mm-hmm.
Whoops, not mean to move that. Everybody roll initiative. Ivana. Thank you. I will roll for Lilith. And, oops. God, how many hobgoblins are there, Trump?
That's quite a few.
Okay. Okay. So at the very start of the initiative order is a goblin. Who's stunned or who's surprised, who takes no actions. And then the hobgoblins take no actions, and then it's Ivana's turn, who can start where everyone else is starting, and take her action.
So they just, because they're surprised, they're just stunned.
Right.
Right
so-
now, yeah, the fog cloud is just going off in the tower. Kind of all eyes glance over at that as the hobgoblins up top start shouting in Goblin, I can't see! I can't see! In
meant
Goblin,
to-
so you guys can't understand it.
I can.
Yeah.
You moved my avatar back. I meant
did
to
be-
cast it from the tree, but that's too close. They would have seen me.
Well, you were further back, so I don't want to like go back and have to roll rolls for them, because then what if they did see you and all that jazz? So I'm just gonna have you be where your token was, because that's
Okay.
the condition.
I'll
for which
just
we did stuff.
there's like a pretty thick cover right here. Like if I go from behind this tree to behind this tree to behind this tree, I think I can get there without them seeing me.
Okay. You want to make a stealth roll?
Yeah. I have stealth +4.
Okay.
Does that combine with what I already have as base stealth? Like, so I have my dex modifier and then I have +4. So I didn't actually add it to.
Are you talking about like your direwolf stealth?
Yeah, so I don't know if stealth +4 means the proficiency is +4 or.
No, that includes the dexterity modifier.
Okay, so
That
I'm
just means
gonna.
direwolves are
okay.
proficient in stealth. Yeah.
So I'll just do it manually.
Okay. And the fog cloud heavily obscures everything, right?
Yep.
Areas heavily obscured lasts for the duration or until a wind of moderate or greater speed disperses it, or you lose concentration on it. Fantastic.
Wait,
Are you able to
seriously?
see melee ranges inside this fog, or is it like so thick that you can't even see someone in front of you?
It says
Heavily obscured implies you're basically blind in there.
Oh.
From
I don't-
outside, one of the hobgoblins.
I don't see the concentration thing. I only see the wind.
Let's see, fog cloud. When you look at it on, say, D&D Beyond or any spell list, it has the little C icon, which implies concentration.
Is that the component?
No, it just says concentration. So
Oh,
it just means you can't cast another concentration spell, or if your concentration breaks by taking damage, then it'll break.
yeah. So you can see above the VS on the components for fog cloud. There's like that C in the dark circle.
yeah, I don't see that.
On the spells list, it's just to the right of fog cloud, like where the VS is on the far right bottom side, just above the
okay,
underline.
It doesn't show up when you roll it. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
One of the guys on the ground behind the two, it's kind of he yells out in a gruff voice, in Goblin, so only Destiny can understand this. Get out of here! Get down to the cloud and join us on the bridge.
Lilith's turn.
Isn't she near you, Toast? Don't you guys live together?
All right, I'll go check on her.
You guys can play from the same computer.
All right. Well, we're already off to a horrible start because I thought the fog would just obscure outside vision. So, what for invisibility? If I start attacking somebody, do I become visible?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. If I trip the horse, he doesn't like fall off the horse or something, right?
I mean, what is the person going to do when their horse is falling over?
I mean, I don't know. They could just sit in it.
Uh,
I don't know.
Go outside a lot, do you?
How many times do you go outside and see horses, Neil? That didn't even make sense. Let's be fair.
All the time. My mother-in-law has a horse at her stables.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you've
Wow.
ever ridden a horse, you felt like, or if you've ever had a horse try and kill you, you
But
definitely.
it was more a comment about like falling. Like if you fall off a chair, you know, you're gonna fall out of it.
Well, it's like I just don't know like how a person would trip a horse. Like, with the horse would just like kneel in front of it. The guy's not gonna come rolling off of it. Like, and you're not gonna drop kick the horse and send him flying. You know.
It's
Right,
usually
there-
done by like
there's
cutting off
harder
its
to
legs.
If a horse kneeled out of nowhere and you weren't in like 2-point or brace for it, and the horse just kneeled, then yeah, you would likely like fall forwards.
Hmm.
Okay. So Lily's entire desk kind of collapsed.
Awesome.
Trying to figure out what's the best way to do this. Like, she
Do you have
can't-
2 chairs that you can both sit at the same screen?
Yeah, and how does she? So you would just handle all the roles for her?
Yeah, we'll just roll her rolls for her.
Yeah.
Sure.
She decides her actions.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Can she hear us though?
We need a chair and we need headphones.
I can just stand up. Can I just use my...
Oh,
I
you
can
just.
like hear you from your headphones, sort of.
Or you can just open the stream, right?
Huh?
You can just open the
I
stream.
can open the stream too. Yes.
It's a very
Well,
Yeah,
I'll
open
put in the stream. There's gonna be like a 20-second delay on that.
Yeah. We'll make it happen.
Okay.
we can do it. We can do it.
All right, Lilith, it's your turn. You can do it.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Wait,
What do you
what's
want?
going on?
I just locked up,
Okay.
and we have surprise. So Wander's all the way down here, ready to.
So you're a little bit robot-y now, Toast. Did you
Oh.
change something? Like maybe it's not as plugged in now?
Okay. Oh my god, this is a mess. Hello, hello.
Hello?
Okay.
I can only hope that's better. Hopefully, keep talking.
Hello, hello, chat. Am I still?
This attack is going so well, guys.
You are definitely robot-y still.
Still robot-y? Oh no.
You can try the tried and true way of turning it off and on again.
All right.
What kind of microphone is it?
It's Rode NT1. It's the same
I
one.
used to have a pair of those. Oh, I still do actually.
Testing, testing.
Oh, there it
That's a
goes.
different mic, but it's not robot-y. We'll take it.
All right. Well, we'll use the other mic then. Okay. So
Okay. Give me the TLDR. What's going on?
these guys are surprised.
All right.
Warner's about to kill those fools in the tower, and Ava is up here, and they're still not. We're not fighting yet, but they're aware that something's up because there's a giant fog over there.
Okay.
Now it's your
Wait,
turn.
what am I supposed to do here then?
Well, I mean, we're not in combat, right?
Yeah.
You're waiting to cast sleep.
Oh, you can also cast sleep. Get ready to cast sleep.
I'll get ready, but like I can't do it now, right?
You can do whatever you want, man.
Well, let's see. Looking at your character, you are in range of casting sleep to either the tower or the
Should I
hobgoblins on the bridge.
from now?
I mean, you can also cast it anytime in combat, right? Like, it's
Can
not.
Oh wait, go on. Sorry. It has to be my turn to cast sleep.
Yeah,
Yep,
it is your turn.
right now.
Wait, so do I cast sleep? I turn to Helvier and Eva and ask. What?
Lilith can't hear me, right?
Oh, she.
Really?
Oh.
Okay, tell her in character. I'm saying to her, okay, so we probably want to wait until the hobgoblins start going towards the tower, right?
I'll just-
We're in the middle of combat with 6-second rounds here. Let's not have an in-character conversation, right? Like
I'll just wait then.
6-second rounds, ladies
He's
and
just
gentlemen.
chilling.
I'll chill.
All right, excellent. Lilith chills, and Wander's next.
All right.
All right, Wander,
Um,
to describe the situation to you, a
Mhm.
big plume of fog just came up. So from your position, you're able to see because of the braziers over by the bridge. It's kind of obscured a bit, but you can still see in the direction there. It's like lit up behind the fog a bit.
Sure. Oh, I'm sorry. I was okay. There's no way that I can enter the fog and engage any opponent inside the fog, right? That's not reasonable.
You can go into the fog, and then maybe you'll bump into them.
Okay. In that case, I'll just kind of work my way around the outside of the fog then, and then I'm just kind of waiting. So I will take 30 movement, and then do a dodge action, I guess.
Okay.
Classic Wander, dodging when invisible.
I'm not taking any chances.
Okay.
Well, actually, I could. Oh yeah. Okay, never mind. Actually, I'm gonna move myself up here. Okay, and I won't take the dodge. So my bonus action is to move.
All right. Hellbeard.
Yes.
Got it, man.
How much can I move?
30 feet by default.
All right. I would like to dash 60 feet then,
Go for it.
Okay.
so I can move up to this bridge.
Yes.
Okay. Was the plan always to charge the bridge, Toast?
Let him do it, Trump. Let him do it. We're finally gonna get some kills here.
Go for it. I was just mocking you, as usual.
I want to take advantage of this chaos here.
Yeah, there's guys on the bridge right there. They're like looking at the fog. They're like, oh my gosh, what happened?
Yeah, just super distracted. So Hellbeard, ever the brazen pirate rogue, charges onto the bridge. Yar! And he whips out two of his most trusty hammers. Takes aim at the lower goblin.
Oh, the
standing by.
dash is your action.
He
My
can
bonus
dash as a cunning action because he's a
Oh,
rogue.
that's right. That's right.
Come on, Trump, come on.
All right.
So I ready my hammer and throw it at the lower hobgoblin, and I believe I have an advantage with this one. 'cause it's
Sure. As you are 25 feet away, though, that cancels out the advantage, as your range is 20.
Ooh, you're 5 feet short.
Oh, wait, where did I start? Sorry. 60. Oh my god, my math.
Oh, one square off lethal, as they say.
Unfortunate. All right, make that attack roll. Advantage and disadvantage cancel each other. It's just a regular roll to hit.
Just don't suck.
Alright.
You can do it. That's the initiative roll, which is great as well, but not what we're
Oh,
looking
not the attack roll. Oh, thank god. Alright. Attack roll.
There you go. You crit the hobgoblin. Roll me
Oh
some
my
damage.
gosh.
Don't worry, we'll get him.
And roll the damage.
Yes, click the light hammer text. There you go.
6. Alright, the good news is there's no sneaky damage. Okay, that one at the front, who's like kind of distracted looking at the fog. Oh wait, actually there is sneak attack since you did surprise them. Go ahead and roll sneak also. He's looking at the fog there. I'm feeling kind, Neil. You don't have to look it up.
I don't think you get sneak attack just because.
Sure you do. That's the point of a sneak attack.
I think you have to have advantage on the roll, or an ally has to be next to them.
Oh, you have to have advantage. That makes sense. Well,
Yeah.
you know what? I'm feeling generous enough that if you wanted to use your inspiration here, I would let you roll sneak attack. Otherwise, no sneak attack.
No, okay, how do I use an inspiration?
You just
You
say-
have one by default. Because people drew some character art of you.
I'm inspired. I'm using my inspiration.
All right. Go ahead and roll that sneak attack damage. 8 for a total of 14 points of damage to the lower hobgoblin.
Alright, that
And-
got its attention. It kind of glances back at you. We're under attack.
Just in
If
time.
there's
to see my-
advantage and disadvantage, it still has advantage, right?
What?
What?
No, they cancel each other.
Yeah, they cancel each other for the effects of what happens, but like for the purpose of using a skill with advantage, like you still technically had like the advantage check marked, right?
No. If you have advantage and disadvantage, they cancel, and you no longer have advantage for the attack. There's not like theoretical advantage and actual advantage. It's just state it's on or off.
So the advantage I got, what was that from?
From the inspiration, because someone drew character art of your of
the
Hellbeard.
first one, not the one that got canceled by the disadvantage one.
That is from you surprising them.
Yes,
Okay.
they were surprised.
Then as an assassin, don't I get another advantage because it hasn't taken a turn yet?
Do you have the assassinate?
Yeah, I use my level 3 archetype on assassinate.
That sounds legitimate to me. Go for it.
Any hit? No, that just says any. If you have advantage on any attack rolls against creatures that haven't taken their turn in combat, and in addition, any hits or against a creature that is surprised is a crit.
How unfortunate.
So, it turns your normal attacks into crits, but you crit with a natural 20 anyway. So.
Okay. But it says here during its first turn, the assassin has advantage on any attack rolls that hasn't taken a turn yet, right?
Right.
Which is the lower hobgoblin because it hasn't taken its turn.
Right.
So I wouldn't have to use my inspiration to have the advantage.
So Trump is bending the rules here in your favor because normally, even if you have like 5 advantages and 1 disadvantage, it's just a plain wash. Similarly, if you have 5 disadvantages and 1 advantage, it's just a wash. Rules as written to simplify everything. But Trump is being so nice. It's probably why we haven't killed anything in a while. So cool. Nice.
All right. Can I throw my second hammer though?
Your second hammer is usually a bonus action, which you used for your dash to get there.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The monsters have rallied. They've gotten over their 6 seconds of surprise, and they are acting.
All right, you, the captain, kind of behind the 2 hobgoblins, shouts as he points towards the goblin. Go into that fog and see what happened. Go climb to the top and see if those 3 are all right. The goblin goes ahead and follows suit and bravely wanders into the fog and kind of feels into the tower, I suppose. How do I select the guys behind the fog? There we go. Thank you. And yeah, it dashes in. It feels around the wall and then like starts trying to climb the stairs. That's its turn.
All right, hobgoblin goes.
All right. It spots you right in front, Hellbeard, and walks right up to you, ready to swing its longsword. It's wearing... it misses, but it is wearing, I believe, chain and shield.
Yeah. All right, Ivana, it's time to go show them how broken druids are.
Druid barbarians?
Yep.
So I can jump to... I mean, I can run up to here, right?
Yeah, is that within 60 feet or 40 feet or whatever your movement is? 50 feet? Totally.
Yeah. All right, Answer Rage is my bonus action too. And, do I want a reckless attack? Probably not with this many people right here.
You should do it anyway.
No, I'll hold it. Okay, and I'm just gonna take a bite. I have advantage anyway, so it doesn't matter.
You have advantage from pack tactics, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Go ahead and make that attack roll. Oh, God. Beautiful hit.
Grr.
Shredding its hit points.
And then +2.
From raging,
+2?
right?
Okay.
Okay, next up is another hobby.
This one rolls a strength check to stay on its feet. DC 13, right? So it falls prone.
Nice.
Alright, that one's in the tower. We have to get down there, it says in Goblin. And it very cautiously, like, makes its way down this to the stairs and then down. I'm going to say that since it's basically blind, it is basically in tough terrain, difficult terrain. So it's dashing down, but it only moves 30 feet. Along the way, it bumps into the goblin. Oh, hey! We're good. We're getting out of here. You should come with us.
All right. Next is Lilith.
Can I move? Wait, I can't move myself.
Where do you want to go?
Closer, like behind Ava.
I'm just gonna give Hellbeard control of your character.
Yeah, sorry.
That'll be fine. Where is disguised T?
Yeah, got it.
All right.
Where do you want to go?
Do what you need to do.
Behind Ava, like maybe one behind that. Yeah. And from here, the sleep ring, how much can it affect people?
It is a 90-foot range, and it's a 20-foot radius from where you direct.
So you can hit basically
Can
everyone.
I can pretty much much hit like most people then, right? If I use it?
Like, yes, from distance, but like the effect is 20 radius, so like this long and wide. So like you can do like this, because you can reach there, right? You can just put in this, and then you can like see the 20-foot radius.
Can't like put it here and then have all of them?
Oh.
Just that's on 20 feet. I think it would work. That's 20 feet, right?
Yeah.
So if I like
She's trying to put it like in between the warhorse, the goblin, the hobgoblin, and the hobgoblin captain. Like in terms of radius, does that make sense?
Sure, but that is 30 feet of movement to there. But she can still hit anywhere she wants. What's the radius of this spell?
20 feet.
20 feet?
I will remind you what sleep reads as, just so we're all on the same page. So you direct a point. Creatures within 20 feet of a point you choose are affected in ascending order of their current hit points.
Yeah, so the weakest minion gets sleep first.
I'll just Wander's fine.
Yeah. I
Is
mean,
it not? I'll just do it like right in front.
you want to do it?
Yeah.
Okay, she wants to cast a sleep. Here, right?
Yes.
Yeah, like between the 4 guys, like a bit higher, trying to hit the captain and the goblin. Yeah,
Yes.
like that.
All right. Why don't you roll us 7d8, 7 8-sided dice, and we'll see how many hit points that affects.
All right.
He'll do it.
You can do
44. Okay.
that.
Oh, that's Koibu's practice roll.
Yeah,
Thanks, man. Thanks. That counts, right?
No, you got to roll
Just
yourself.
showing you how it's
Can
done.
I at least count the first one?
No.
Oh, come on.
No.
All together, buddy.
78. So your fog cloud circle happened to be the same radius as sleep, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, how convenient. 38. Alright, the goblin on the top falls asleep. Then the hobgoblin falls asleep. And that's checking. I think that's it.
Nice.
Go back down. Fix this stuff.
Okay. I am indicating that those
we
are
should
asleep.
be 2 hobgoblins and a goblin. Is 38?
I'm just checking the hit points here, so we have 18 left over. Oh, that one does hit.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank God.
Wait, did you? Okay.
Yeah, it was included in the radius.
Yeah, so the 3 of them pass out.
Oh, it's because that one's damaged. I see.
Yeah. Well done, Lilith. Next is a hobgoblin in a tower.
All right. It is making its way out, much like the others. It makes it to the bottom of the tower. That's still in the fog cloud.
All right. Next in initiative order is the hobgoblin captain.
Okay. You can kind of notice that it's barking orders left and right, like get out of the tower, and you go after the wolf, or go after the dwarf. As he himself goes ahead and let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, makes his way up to Hellbeard, and then attacks Hellbeard. And attacks with a huge greatsword. It slices at you twice. Ooh.
Oh my god.
Okay. The first one does 10.
Ow.
Second does 11. Let's see, what else do we hear? We're gonna get this martial advantage as well. For 13 more damage. The hobgoblin deals an extra damage to creatures with weapon attack if the creature is within 5 feet of an ally. Which,
That is an incapacitated.
Gotta react to this.
Yeah, this guy is
incapacitated, that's fine.
prone, not incapacitated, so he's fine. Just give them a slightly different token than the sleeping people so we don't get confused. Your sentinel is a miss, and it is Kraz's turn.
All right. Kraz utters a few words. From atop her horse, she waves her hands and chants something. And then, let's see. Are they able to see this? Something happens.
Something happens. I think it'll become apparent very quickly, but let's just... We can keep it hidden for now. I don't think they can see anything yet.
Fantastic. And I'm going to go ahead and do that. Okay.
Oh, okay, that'll work too. Perfect. And next person in the initiative order is... Unless Kraz has something else Kraz wants to do. She good? I think she's good.
Yeah.
All right. Sleeping Hobgoblin goes, and then Wander goes.
Just curious, if I shout at something in Goblin at these guys in the fog, is there any way that I can impersonate their commander since they can't see and they're kind of lost, or would that never?
No, you're not a Hobgoblin. You don't sound anything like them.
You can give it a shot if you want. It would be
Okay, and then just so that I understand all the symbols here, these three, the Goblin, the Hobgoblin, and the Hobgoblin are all sleeping. That's that little sleep symbol means?
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a deception roll if you want to try.
It's a deception roll? No, I'm good. Okay, and then to attack, I can either attack Kraz or the Warhorse, correct?
Yes.
And if I attack the Kraz, my first attack will be normal, right? Because I'm coming out of invisibility, and the advantage and disadvantage cancel each other out.
There should be no disadvantage for attacking someone on a Warhorse. You're good to go. You'll have advantage on the attacks.
Oh, so then I'll have advantage on the attacks. Well, in that case...
Yeah, as you're this close, you can go ahead and describe Kraz since Wander is right next to you.
Kraz is a hobgoblin wearing these like scale plates all over her. It looks like some sort of scaled creature has been skinned and worn for armor. She has in one hand this warhammer that you read about on the document, on the little warning sign, that maybe it's your imagination, maybe you just really want it to be super magical, but you can almost see like small lights glowing around it. Maybe it's just like, stars from breathing heavily and running. Yeah, she's on top of this warhorse, and she's looking kind of fierce, but also a little bit like happy. There's a slight smile on her face, like everything's going according to plan.
Okay, then I'm just going to take my dash action south and flee combat. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, 5, 10, 20, 25. I would never do that to you, Koibu. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and come forward, and exiting invisibility, I will attack the Kraz character, and I believe I roll advantage on this attack.
Sure.
Yep.
Out of invisibility. That's good.
Yeah, so I'm going to roll this attack here. Ooh, 17.
17.
Hold on. Let me just think for a moment. Okay.
Letting it
Yeah,
roll?
no, that's fine. It's missing. I know it misses. You gave it away,
It's a
but I won't
miss.
metagame. Yeah, I know.
No, I was reacting at the... I thought it was a
you were
crit
reacting to
fail.
my 17. It's okay.
No, I was reacting to the 6.
Hey, go for it. Your turn. I'm done.
All right, Hellbeard.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm at near death, right?
A little
That
bit.
was about 34 damage last time. Okay, so that guy's prone. Captain's there. Then you should back it up. Alright, I'm gonna take a few.
You're kind of quiet, by the way.
Sorry. I'm gonna back it up and stand 25 feet from where I was. So here. Here actually. So this should be still within. Well, no. Move here. And I throw my hammer at the hobgoblin captain.
Sure.
Roll it.
Oh wait.
Ooh, that will hit.
I'm gonna roll damage.
5 points. No bonus 5, but you can
sneak attack.
Ooh, 13 total.
Okay.
Wonderful.
I throw my second hammer.
You used your bonus action to disengage, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
You didn't? You just walked away from the Hobgoblin Captain?
Yeah.
It didn't take an attack of opportunity?
Oh, I mean, I imagined that you would. Did you not want to use your bonus action to disengage?
I forgot about that rule.
Get him, Captain!
I mean, you can just say you did if you want to.
No, but like, if I knew I can't do double attack, I would have just stayed in position.
Excellent. Get him.
Okay. The captain goes ahead and swings at you with the greatsword as you try to get up.
No, don't make decisions for me.
What? You just...
No, I'm saying I would. Yeah, I would have stayed if.
Oh, you would have stayed. Got
I
it.
would have
Okay.
stayed. All right.
Got it. Then go ahead and stay in melee combat.
All right. So you're here?
Yeah, I don't want to mess everything up. Then I'll just use my disengage. I won't throw my second hammer.
I mean, you have two choices. You can either stay in melee or you can disengage. Either way.
Then I'll disengage. I'll
Okay.
and not throw a second hammer. Yeah.
Great.
All
Are you
right.
drinking vodka from the bottle, Neil?
I'm drinking water from the bottle.
Yeah, me too.
Hmm. Alright, Hobgoblin's turn.
Yes, sir.
Let's move the fog here. This Hobgoblin... Oh, it's still one that... Okay, this one makes its way to the bottom of the tower.
All right. Next is a goblin who is asleep, and then a hobgoblin who's asleep. And we go to round 3. First up is the goblin in the fog of war, the goblin at the bottom of that pile of goblins and hobgoblins. Are they like stacked on the ladder in different places? How are 4 creatures standing in one
They're
square?
kind of in different areas inside the tower, like on the way down is
Okay.
what that represents.
Okay, cool.
Okay, Kraz is shouting out, There's a filthy human attacking me! Come and get it! And then thinks to Romel, wait a second, I can take it. Go wake up the others. The goblin makes its way out of the tower. That's difficult, and then peeks its way out. Now it's finally here. And then it dashes over that way, near its buddy.
All right. The next initiative order comes with a ferocious roar, kind of like a as charging, I hope, out of the south.
Yes, 5'10". It's a huge dinosaur-looking thing. It goes ahead and pounces towards the closest target, which unfortunately appears to be one dork. Let's see here. This has a special ability called Pounce. If the Allosaurus moves at least 30 feet straight toward a creature and then hits it with a claw attack, does it? 13, that's a hit. The target must succeed on a DC 13 strength saving throw.
Albert, what is your AC?
13.
Oh,
Go ahead and
Roll strength.
yeah, roll strength. See if it's
I mean, he's
13.
at 1 HP, so like he got hit with claws. He's going down. He's prone no matter what.
Ah, that's true. Well,
Actually, wait, he's a half orc, right? Does he have the half orc
Oh.
racial ability?
oh no, that's right, the 1 health thing. All right,
Okay. All right.
So you
we'll
stay
need
at
that
1.
strength check after all. Yeah.
and then roll your strength check. That's a fail. So as you grit your teeth and stay standing, it bites into you, or tries to.
It has advantage because he's prone.
Fantastic, it does. And it bites you for 8 damage, which knocks you out.
Right. Perfect. You are unconscious and at 0 hit points because you don't have negative in 5th edition. So you're just unconscious on the ground.
Okay.
That was the Allosaurus' turn. It is now a sleeping no, this is a prone hobgoblin's turn.
The prone hobgoblin, I see. It stands up and then strikes at Ivana. As it strikes at Ivana, that goblin captain is saying, "It's a wolf! Make sure you hit it at its snout. It seems to be barking orders in order to help this hobgoblin. So it rolls that and then adds 1d4 to its roll for a 12, which is still not good enough.
I react to that. That's 9.
Didn't you already react to the hobgoblin captain attacking Toast?
That was last turn.
You haven't had a turn since then, have you?
Nope.
And then I
You're
missed.
about to go.
I reacted and then I missed.
Right, but that is still in a reaction.
No. She reacted and she took a turn and missed her attack. So she's.
So she gets one more reaction then?
Yeah,
Or
she hasn't had
it's
her
an
reaction
action,
yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Great. It takes 7. And then rolls a strength check to try to stay up. Da-da-da-da. And it succeeds. While it's going ahead and doing this, it gathers its energy, having taken that blow, and is rolling a second wind. Recovering 3 hit points. Okay.
Oh, another 2 damage for rage.
Oh. Alright, and 2 damage.
Chat's got your back, Ivana. It is your turn. Time for some payback. Maybe.
So this is okay. I feel like I'm obligated to do this because we're in such like a dire situation. Is there any way I could like, if I like disengage and grab that fire, could I not just light the entire tower on fire and like body block the guys coming down, or like?
So
they
these
suffocate?
braziers or braziers, I never know how to pronounce that word, are like they're big metal, like the bottom of like a kettle drum or something that's just been filled with coals. So you can knock it over, but you can't really like pick it up and move it because it's like searing hot metal. So
Okay.
kicking it over, not a problem. But moving,
All right, and for Lily to heal us, like healing touch is touch.
Wait, what?
You have to touch us to heal us, right?
Some of them have range.
Yeah, I have one.
Well, I mean, like the healing touch one.
What? There's one ranged and one like I have to touch you to heal.
Okay. Oh man, don't know if I want to burn down this bridge. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna attack the guy in front of me then.
all right. 17 will do it. For 9 and 2 is 11. And another
Will that
strength
do it?
saving. 17 is then 17 hit it on a goblin? Oh my god, it's not. I am mistaken. Hobgoblins have 18 AC.
Blocks it with with its shield.
Excellent.
Remember, for
Hobgoblins-
future rolls, I think you guys still have your inspiration. Just letting you know.
Hobgoblin.
That one. It comes on out of the fog. Let me get the right one. It's actually that one. Put that one and that one back in. And it wanders out, grasps the situation a bit, and then dashes over to the front. Okay.
Right. Lilith.
Can I heal Beard?
Yes, you can heal Hellbred.
Sorry. I'll use Cure Wounds.
Excellent. You'll need to go Jason to him. Perfect. And roll some Cure Wounds.
I'll cast. Can I cast it at level 2?
Yes. So that is 6 and 8 for 14 points of HP. Hellbeard, you are conscious again.
I feel like a new man.
Do you? Okay.
Wonderful. Next in line is a hobgoblin in the tower.
All right, this one comes out and grasping the situation, dashes right next to Wander.
Okay.
Good.
Hobgoblin captain.
Let's see. The Hobgoblin captain goes ahead and makes an attack towards Ivana. Swinging mightily with its 2 greatsword swings versus 17. That is a hit for 10.
For five.
And for 5. And then next for 4. Finally, it applies its Hobgoblin Captain.
Vaughn, are you marking this damage anywhere?
I just did.
Okay.
It applies its martial advantage, and deals an extra 6. I think that is not affected by your rage, as it's not the slicing part, so it's just an extra 6.
It wouldn't have the same type of attack as the weapon.
I guess it does apply towards...
It does.
Okay,
Yeah.
take 3 then.
Alrighty. It is Kraz's turn. What is she up to?
Yeah, Kraz, what are you up to?
Do I have to do everything myself? Kinda sing-songs Kraz in a voice of Goblin, so only you understand, Wander. Midnight! Back up over here, shall we? Midnight is taking a disengage action.
Yeah, you better.
Kraz goes ahead and whacks the hobgoblin over there. Hey, wake up! It wakes up.
All right. Next is a hobgoblin that was just woken up.
You! Go wake up the others! This hobgoblin goes ahead and smacks the hobgoblin over next to it, and it wakes up as well.
Okay. Next up is Wander.
I guess looking at the hobgoblin next to me, we've decided that they have 18 AC. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and take a whack with inspiration here.
Didn't you already use your inspiration? Oh, you got it back again. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
This is my honorable 1v1. Yeah, so we'll
That's a hit.
do damage.
Okay.
Am I able to see how much life comes off before I decide if I wanted to roll a superior die?
No.
Okay. How much damage did we do to the other goblin over there in front of Ava? Do you remember, guys? Anybody?
Ballpark
Okay.
15 to help you.
I guess then I will use a that's it. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, it stands with a sliver of life right in front of you.
Right. Hellbeard, you are awake, but you're on your back. There's a dinosaur above you
Well, what?
going "Rah!" on your face.
Stand up. Athletics.
Okay. No, just regular. It just takes 15 points of movement to stand.
Oh, okay. Out of curiosity, can we run away?
You can do whatever you want, man. The sky is your limit. The world is your oyster.
All right. I scream out into my loud booming noise. Guys, I think we should disengage and live to fight another day because I'm not gonna be able to beat a dinosaur. So I suggest we execute an escape plan. And I listen for a response from my team.
Are you guys gonna kill us if we disengage?
Who
'Cause I
knows?
wasn't here for that, but I heard that it happened. That like if you failed a quest again, everyone would just.
The last time around, I did mention that failure of a quest would mean that all party members will die if that quest is not completed the next time. Who knows if that's going to be the same rule, but it probably will be.
So you mean we still have another
won't-
chance to complete it?
Yes. If it works the same as last time. But hey, I love keeping similar rules, right?
Is there any way, just before I like agree with this plan or not on my turn, is there any way that I can cut the bridge down? Like we can cut it on our side?
No, because it's got like pylons that go into the river. It's not a rope bridge. It's a nice solid wooden bridge.
Okay, so we can't like bait everyone on the bridge and then.
No,
Mm-mm.
we already established it with the rope bridge.
Look, guys, I think we had a great plan with the grappling hook and the fog and the sleep, but that was before a dinosaur came into the equation.
Let's remember these are 6-second rounds. Let's keep the chatter a little limited here.
No battle soliloquy.
maybe-
Right, so to recap,
Hellbeard.
Hellbeard shouted out, "Shall we disengage?" Would any of you like to shout back at him?
Yeah, go. That's what I shout back.
Ivana, does it shout anything?
Vaughn is a
You
good
wouldn't be able
player.
to understand. I say, ooh.
Oh god. Okay.
What are you doing, Hellbeard?
So
Once again, you have to make a decision.
I'm gonna disengage from this huge velociraptor,
Allosaurus.
Allosaurus, and make a dash. I can move 15 feet?
Yep.
Okay.
15 feet with the rest of your regular movement. Disengage with your bonus action.
Yeah. 1, 2, okay.
And your regular action is still left.
Okay. Can I hide?
Yeah. It's dark. You're next to a tree. Go ahead. Give me a hide check.
It's just a stealth check, right?
Right. Okay.
All right. Next turn is the hobgoblin in this fog cloud. It makes its way out, and seeing the closest enemy, goes ahead and dashes right up to him, taking the other side, flanking him.
Goblin's turn.
That's
Sleeping
asleep.
All right. Awake hobgoblin.
All right. Let's see. This one goes ahead and charges to the front, next to the wolf, and takes a sword swing at it, at Ava, succeeding for 2 plus 7, so
9
4.
plus 4. That's not great.
And wills itself to call upon its inner reserves for some, with a second wind, for 12 hit points back.
Okay. Round 4. Goblin.
This goblin goes ahead and wakes up its neighbor. And then moves over here.
Okay. Next up would be Uncle Al the Allosaurus.
Allosaurus blocks off the end over here and then attacks Lilith.
Can I use cutting words?
Yes.
Is there a way you can put the Allosaurus attack over on the bar? It
Pardon?
bites at you though.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. I thought I had already fixed Al's attacks. Give me just a few seconds here.
And it misses you anyways though. What were the biting words doing though? It remind me.
Pardon? Wait, what?
What's the effect of biting words?
Cutting words?
Cutting words.
Use your inspiration to reduce an enemy's roll by the number of the inspiration die.
Oh, okay. So you get to roll, but it doesn't matter here since it misses anyways.
Yeah, but you cast it before. You use it before the roll is determined, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
that's what I used it.
Perfect.
Thanks.
Excellent. Next in the initiative order is a hobgoblin.
All right, this one swings at Ava with its longsword, missing.
Okay. And next in the order is Abana, who is quickly getting surrounded.
So I mean, I believe in us. But are we doing this? Are we disengaging?
That's up to you. What are you gonna do?
Did anyone, when Hellbeard said it, did anyone?
Wander said, "Go for it,"
Yeah.
and then Wander left the call.
Yeah. I want to disengage and grab Lilith and jump into the water.
Okay.
How do you grab Lilith? You're a wolf.
Yeah, I carefully like grab her clothing or something like that.
I don't think this would be a careful in this situation.
I disengage and I like put my head like through her legs under her and like kick her up onto my back and jump into the water and tell her to hold. Well, she would know to hold on.
That is
Hey,
going to
give
be
me-
too many actions. I'll allow it if you don't disengage. That would basically be kind of a grapple thing. Basically a freebie grapple on your ally. But you can't do it while disengaging. It's too
Can I use my
dangerous.
inspiration?
Nope, not even that. Whoa! They're jumping like flies.
Oh, I think their internet went down.
Oh, Toast
Yeah, I guess-
and Lily
Yeah.
and Destiny. All of them.
All right.
Well, you're the only one here left, Caitlin.
We could like kill time by creating a D&D talk show right now. Where we discuss like if you were in this theoretical situation where it was like 14 versus 3, like what would you do? You know?
Well, I think I'd create a unified front against the enemies. Maybe try and get like a concave on them, so I can get 4 attacks for every 2 of theirs.
Hmm.
That's probably what I would do. Or I don't know. Ride the Allosaurus. I would try and tame the Allosaurus. That's what I would do.
Well, I do have animal friendship, but or sorry, this is a hypothetical situation. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. How about you, Trump?
Gee, I think Toast has the right idea here. So, not to... Well, I planned to do this little strategy recap, but it doesn't look like this plan was very good. It had potential, but...
If I was the person who came up with that plan right now, I'd feel so bad.
It definitely had potential until the entire point of it was kind of negated.
Yeah.
Things went south a little bit. And we're also like near the end of our show, and 3 of our players have dropped. I don't like to end things in the middle of combat, but I kind of feel like this is a situation where maybe we should wrap it up and join back next week in the middle of combat.
That sounds like a good idea.
Jeffrey?
Yeah, sounds good. Hold on, let me... Yeah, the internet went down. So, we'll leave it at this rather unusual cliffhanger for now. It seems like the heroes are doing pretty poorly. Do we get to save the initiative order? It'll still be here for next time?
Yes, it'll stay here unless
Fantastic.
someone messes with it.
Alright, well, we'll find out if Ivana can do something heroic and save the party, or if they're all going down in flames. But this looks
Yes,
very
we-
promising. Find
Wait,
out.
it looks promising.
It looks promising for Team Trump and, Team Evil, so to say.
I
Yes,
still
we
think
can-
the players can do it. Hobgoblins don't have that much health except for the 2 that are second winding. You can do it.
Mm-hmm. Alright,
I feel like we could do it. Yeah.
maybe. We'll see. It looks like you were about to flee. How does it feel having have a dinosaur on your
Jumping
back?
into a river is completely something different. I was hoping they would jump in after me and drown. You know what I mean?
Ah.
They're all wearing armor.
Which means they're going to jump right into the river?
Okay, look, they're hobgoblins.
Wow, this is very racist here. Anyways, thanks for watching, everyone. We'll be back next week, see if the heroes survive. This time, they're all getting away with a technicality.
Can we do shoutouts? We can split them 2-on-1.
Sure. You want to start it?
Yeah, sure. All right, who should go first? Caitlin will go first. All right, hi, I'm Caitlin. Thanks for watching this amazing show and then the ending tack on D&D talk show that we came up with on the spot.